Oh, no, you're not going to go do that silly show again, are you? Yeah, Ma, we're going to do it. The audience is there. I mean, they come every Tuesday night. Oh, but it's a disgrace to the family and so embarrassing. Why do you have to do that to me? Because I love you, Mom. I love you. Well, I love you too, John, but this is really a low point in the family tree.
Dane?
You have to chase off.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Roll those beautiful credits.
Where is it? I'm looking.
You got 30 seconds.
Looking. We're just exhausted. I mean, it was such a crazy weekend, dude.
We'll talk all about it today.
Let's see. Okay. 80's Metal Tuesday. Here it is.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad, huh?
You guys miss us?
We're back. I brought my pencil.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Well, some of us are back.
Yeah.
I know Dean is in there somewhere.
Some came and left.
I think I have time for a quick masturbation break. I really think I could rub one out before we go live.
Oh my gosh.
I'm hoping. I'm about to. Oh no! I hear the music. Yeah. Oh no! Oh! I better wipe this up and get on the air. Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy! Oh.
Dude.
Welcome everyone to Talking Guitars and 80's Metal Live. Holy hell, are we live?
Yeah, this is so weird. It
Still
is,
alive.
what is it? June 7th, 2022, 8:11 p.m. Eastern, 5:11 Pacific, out here in Santa Cruz. And what? It's just been we had a crazy weekend, you guys. Some of you guys experienced it with us because we were live for a lot of it. And we'll talk about that. Any questions or comments about this weekend, put them in the chat. But who do we have here? John Mancuda, of course.
Yeah, rock on, everybody.
There he is. Laz.
Yo. Still alive.
Still here.
And Dean Zim. Well, he's there. I promise he's there.
He's
See, that's the joy
invisible.
of live. This is the joy of live TV. When you watch live TV, anything can happen. I can just say, "Hey, Johnny, I've had enough of this shit. I'm pulling out my wee-wee," and just do it. Or Dean could just disappear for a quick, get the once over and shoot one out before he goes on the air. You never know.
You never know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But, wow, 68 watching. Dude, this is awesome. Smash that thumbs up. And if this is your first time here, subscribe to the channel if you dig this stuff.
This is the greatest chat ever.
It is. It is. And behave, please.
Oh, behave. Oh, behave.
Man. So, what do we normally do here? It's weird, dude, because even though we've been live every day, I mean, literally every day since the last show we did last Tuesday, we've been live pretty much every day, but it's just such a crazy, it was almost like being on tour, actually, sleeping on the floor, hotel rooms.
Because he's a cowboy on a steel horse he rides, Johnny Beane's wanted, dead or alive.
That's what it feels like sometimes. But
Shot through the heart.
what do we normally do here? Channel membership. We have channel members here. Channel members here on Johnny Bean TV. The top tier, the executive producers. Do you want to read that? Can you see that?
Yeah, let's give thanks to our executive producers, the big bosses, the guys that write the big checks to us, huge stars, the guys that field all of the lawsuits that come our way, the guys that fight for us to get on more channels and more podcasts, the guys that hold back the fans from our tour buses. Thank you to the executive producers, the big bosses, David Ennis, Vinyl Freak 5150, Mike Neese, Music Therapy Laz, in the house, by the way.
Yo.
Majestic PB&J Cat, Wayno, Steve-O 5150, False Flag, Sherman Callahan. By the way, False Flag, I hope you're done pissing pebbles. Good to hear you're on the mend. Sherman Callahan, Andy Carson, Michael B, our Habs, Warlag, the Chad, Lawrence Christian, Lawrence Christensen, Lenny Lou, and my little geriatric sex kitten Mary. Give me that 86-year-old snapper. James Gum, John Moronic, Paul Martin Woods, Stephen Franklin, Fabulous Disaster, Michael the Captain Smith, Thomas Santiago, Joe Christian, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, David Allen Wright, and Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael.
And let me tell you
Carl
something.
Mitchell.
Those are the top tier of channel members. Lenny, Lou, and Mary, those are the big bosses I'm not supposed to sleep with, but I might off the record. I'm just saying. If you want to become a top tier channel member and or sleep with me, hit the join button. Where is that located, Johnny?
Yeah, that's located right below the 21 thumbs ups currently. Thank you.
Thank you. Keep them coming, please.
Yes,
Membership has privileges, apparently.
that's right.
Yeah.
Perks.
That's right.
Membership has its privileges. Just ask Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! 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 And Man Critter's not even here yet.
That's right, Bozique. Oh my gosh. Let's say you're not ready to be a channel member. You can help support the channel. Any super chats will change the color of the lights in the guitar moire right back there. And if you want to call in, 415-952-3263 is the number. Make sure to add us on WhatsApp. It's a lot of fun. We're also live on Facebook, Johnny Bean TV Facebook page, where we have Facebook Stars, a digital gift that helps in the production of these shows. And we're also live in the exclusively Van Halen group, 62,000 members, EVH Gear Live group, and Page Johnny Bean TV group, and so on. Let's see, what do we normally do? Special shout out this Thursday. I'll be a guest on the StreamYard Spotlight Show, June 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. So make sure to tune in. I'll be talking all about StreamYard, how I use it, and the joys of podcasting. So
talking with lovely Dana and Kelsey.
Oh, they're great. They're awesome. They're awesome.
They're
Johnny
sisters,
purposely doesn't bring me on to that show. Even if they're like, so let's talk about Tuesday nights. It's hosted by Mancuda, right? Yeah. How come he's not with you right now? Well, we brought Blue Rhino. He's more appropriate for media friendly.
Yeah, Ned the cat.
Ned and Blue Rhino will do the interview with you.
He's in the window.
How much is that pussy in the window? That's what I said in Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. What do we? It's weird,
Where do you
man.
start?
Yeah, because we haven't been doing like a regular show like this. Like we've just been out vlogging, and I was talking to a hamburger yesterday, and just like
Yeah, we all have our hobbies. I was talking
like
to a
weird
folded
stuff.
over piece of liver. But, I was whispering sweet nothings in its ear before I violated it. I was also talking to a cantaloupe with a hole in it, and I was also talking to a about to be violated grapefruit. So
Oh my gosh.
that just left the tour of the microwave.
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Speaking of fucking fruit, delicious Bang energy drink has a brand new flavor. This is very important news, Johnny. This is breaking news right now. This is very, very important from Bang energy drink. Brand new Raging Raspberry Hibiscus. Nice. Delicious Bang energy drink. It's going to go down my gullet today to wash out the taste of Mary's vagina. Wonderful Bang energy drink. I'm sure they're pleased with the way I promote their product. Thank you, Bang energy drink.
Gross. I'm talking about
it's
the
actually
Bang.
delicious and very raspberry. Very nice. Thank you, Bang energy drink. Raging Raspberry Hibiscus. That's today's brand new to market flavor of the day. I get them all in advance. Delicious.
Sounds good. I want some of that.
Wow.
Yummy.
What are you having?
Yummy. Really good.
Laz?
Me, I'm having a little
showing
bit
us
of the danger zone right here.
Highway to the
It's a Modelo.
What is that,
danger
It's
zone.
a Modelo beer. This is actually a pedal company.
Oh, sorry. I just took your spotlight. Hang on.
There you go.
I'm having a Waterloo cherry limeade. Very good stuff.
You know, in Britain, loo is a toilet.
Huh?
In
Yeah.
Britain, when you go to the loo, it's a toilet. So when you say the Waterloo, you're actually drinking from the toilet, according to if we're on the air in the UK, which I know we are.
So apparently Napoleon lost it at the toilet.
Yes, so he certainly did. If you want to defeat an enemy, feed him chili.
It's good stuff, though. Either way.
Those beans.
It's them beans that did it. Lost the war.
Thank you, Megatod 707. 5 minutes into the show, and my wife is already offended. Stick around, man. Stick around.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till we
It's not gonna
talk
change.
about the British Royals today. Stick around.
Can't wait till that starts.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Let's do a little early roll call. Let's see who's in there. Johnny, can you read the regular roll call as Dane Zimmerman arrives?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dane Zimmerman.
You just sold a guitar.
Nice.
I hope they can't
Counting
hear
the
us.
money right now.
Very nice.
Stacking it up.
I heard the register.
Dane is tall. I couldn't. I'd forgotten how tall Dane was because we hung out the other
Johnny's
night.
also a hobbit, so it's kind of an unfair balance.
He was literally this much taller than me.
Dane, how tall
I think.
are you, man?
10.
10 feet
Do
long.
you have laryngitis today, or
10 inches long. Is what
he's
he's
10 inches long? Dane, how tall are you?
He's 7 feet.
Those
At
are
least.
that's his foot size. 10 inches.
Is Dane as tall as I am?
He-
I'm 6'4". Is Dane as tall as I am, Johnny?
He's definitely around that height.
What do you
yeah.
think, Laz? You were
Yeah,
there.
he's over 6.
Oh, wait a minute. I've been
60,
next to
6'3".
Dane. Dane is tall, but I think I'm still taller.
He might be. He's about 6'2", I'd say. My brother's
I think
6'4".
I think
He's not that
I'm
tall.
I
he's
got a
pretty
little
tall.
bit on him.
It's hard to tell because he's a little lanky and it throws you off. But
Yeah, but he's hung like a bear, so it's that
but he's got a
balances
10-inch.
it.
He's got a 10-inch shoe.
Sit on my big 10-inch record on. All right, so who's reading roll call? Let's say hi to
We got 90 people in here. This is amazing.
and
we
climbing fast.
We got Blackjack Guitar, we got Bozique, we got Can't Drive 55, Christopher Live Sawa, channel member, False Flag, channel member, Hellstorm, James G, channel member, Janice Lala, Joe Hervey 84, KXM Rock, channel member, Mark Dillon, channel member, Megatod 707, Michael B, channel member, Mike Olson, Mike Rogers, Music Therapy Laz, channel member, and there he is.
And
Nightbot, which is me. R2R3 Locky Nut, channel member. Rock Daddy, Small Mouth Guy, channel member. Tim Thomas, Vistalite 1972. William DeSalva, Zach Thong. Danny of New Jersey. I don't think I read that one earlier. And the rest.
False flag, which is also you.
False flag is me.
Erica and Sophie in the house.
Awesome.
Sandra Picorni.
James Lyle.
Picorni, Picorni, me love you long time.
I didn't see her in the chat though.
She's watching though. I know
Well,
she's watching.
I'll tell you why.
Oh,
I know she's watching. Be
okay.
nice. Be nice to my girl. She's nice.
Ah, there
She's
are those
watching.
things.
Let's see. Bozique in the chat. Yeah, I know. Bozique says in the 1950s, Mancuda would have played in the NBA and made hundreds of dollars a year. There you go.
Yeah.
Steve Barton.
Steve
Out of the
Barton.
gate.
50s.
Thank you so much.
Pasadena
man.
tour was cool. No, we didn't roll by Roth's house. But thank you so much. That
Only
that
on
was a
Halloween.
great-
Only on Halloween when Johnny goes to egg his house. Oh, where are those eggs coming from? Johnny Beane, you son of a bitch. There you are. Huh?
You remember that story though, right? Of the guy that broke into his house and he had them at gunpoint?
David
Do you
Lee
remember?
Roth?
Yeah. Years
I
ago.
did not. I don't remember this story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dane's
Years ago.
gone
He
again.
kept them. He kept them until the police arrived.
Wow.
So we did not roll by his place, but
Yeah, I wouldn't keep them till the police arrived. I'm sorry. I'm if you come into my house, you're gone. That's it. I'm gonna keep you up until someone with a broom and dustpan
Wow.
arrives.
you literally get lost in all the garbage everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. I have plenty of places to hide. Open up a guitar case and pull out a 50 caliber submachine gun.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, speaking of that, the Van Halen Pasadena tour that we did, which included Hollywood. Let's see. I'll put that in the chat so you guys, if you hadn't, check it out. Check it out. It was a lot of fun. I mean,
Definitely.
Laz drove the car, and
And
we
he
hit
don't
up-
even have a license. I mean, a license.
Yeah. Yeah. And we hit up all the spots. Sherman Callahan.
Sherman,
That
The man.
Thank you,
that
Sherman.
new mic
the
sounds really good.
Shermanator.
Thank
Wow.
you, Sherman. And
Johnny,
Sherman,
you got a new mic?
I got a brand new microphone. Let me see.
Wow.
Brand new
That
mic.
Sherman's
brand new-
paying for
There's
tonight.
a new arm.
all this stuff.
Look
arm
at
looks like-
that.
Look at that. You
Thank
look like you look like
We're
Neanderthal
professional
in the
now.
That's
studio.
We're
like the real
professionals.
deal.
Dang, I want one of those.
This
now.
is $600. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. So all those years I go from that to this. See the difference in size?
Moving up,
And it's bigger and blacker.
and you sound deeper and more video.
Johnny can't wait to get his mouth around that big black microphone.
Wow. Yeah. It's let me know in the chat actually if you get any distortion, because this actually takes a lot of power and I have to totally crank the gain. I might actually have to go out and get what's called a what was it, Laz? A cloud lifter?
Cloud lifter.
A cloud lifter
Oh.
to add more gain.
But you know, I bet you
Maybe.
if you turn it so that the front of it is at your mouth instead of it pointing upwards, it might be better. Try that.
Mm-hmm.
Elstorm just asked if I saw LA Guns while they were in New York. No, I didn't see them while they were in New York. I didn't even know he was in town. Tracy Guns, when he's in the States, because Tracy is he lives out of the country as well as in the country. He lives very close to me so I see him when I'm back in Hollywood. More casually.
Mm-hmm.
He's over there. But no, I wish I would have. I would have seen him if he was
Bing bong.
if he was out here and I knew about it. I don't really pay attention when I'm out here. When I'm out here in New York, I'm like all about Mama Cuda. I take her to doctors. I take her to meals. I took her out the other day. We went out to dinner, Mama Cuda and I, because I went on a date the other night, a few nights ago. I went on a date. I took her to this really nice restaurant, and we had a really good time and everything. And it's a restaurant that I'm friends with the owner, and my buddy does the security system for, so I know everybody there. So, I go there, and, they really take care of us. And, Mama Cuda, of course, is telling me, she's asking me about my date. So how did it go? Oh, did the girl enjoy the food? Oh, Did she suck you? Never mind. Did you guys have what you have? You had the veal scallopine. How was it served? How was the sauce? Did it have mushrooms? Did it have prosciutto? How was it? Was it good? Did she have chicken? Chicken piccata? Oh, okay. Were there artichokes there? Did you have the appetizer? You had the fried zucchini. You had the mussels. Which one? The white wine, the red wine? It sounds really nice. I would love to go to that restaurant one day if someone would take me. So, of course, hearing that, and knowing that Mama Kuda would put out, like the girl, I took Mama Kuda out 2 nights later to the same restaurant, and we had a good time. And she was all happy, and all the waiters are like, John, this is a different girl, a little older than the one you had the other day, So, but we had a good time, of course. Is there a bread basket? Oh, well, let me see. How many pieces of bread? Is it the crusty bread? Is it grain bread? What type of bread is it? Can I have a bag? I'm gonna take some of this home, and some of these little butters too. Maybe some of the olive oil I'll take home. I have an empty bottle in my bag. Maybe I'll take home half the olive oil. So we had a good time, though. We had a good time, and of course, the next morning, we're having breakfast, and she's still talking about how much she loved the restaurant. And she goes, she's eating cottage cheese, and she goes, oh, I really like this cottage cheese you bought yesterday. It's so delicious. I can't believe it's low fat. It's so creamy. I said, yeah, Ma, it's just like jizz. I love it. You mean jizz? No, the cottage cheese, John. Oh, that's disgusting. I'm eating here. Yeah, so eating with Mama Kuda, boys and girls, it's an experience. Treasure your mothers while you have them. There you go.
Sounds great.
So whose wife was offended earlier?
I forgot. But speaking of restaurants,
get in line.
The three of us, we went to Mari's. Did you see that?
Mama Kuda was watching your videos constantly, and she was filling me in, because I watched some of them. I watched some of your NAMM videos live. I was watching where you got a burger and you paid $17. Boy, Johnny, they saw you coming. They saw that they see Johnny Beane coming. They're like, hey, it's that guy from the TV. And they changed the price from $6. They put a 1 in front of there. And then 17. We could probably get him for another $1. Napkins are extra, Mr. Beane. And Johnny's sitting there with this little crap burger. And he's like, this was $17? And the guy's sitting there, I fucked over Johnny Beane for $17.
It wasn't.
Yeah, and then I saw that guy in the Van Halen jacket that you had. Yeah. I was kind of I didn't know if he was like aware how stoned he was.
I don't know, but somebody when I was watching that video recognized him. They knew him, and they actually said in the chat what his name. They're like, I know that guy.
He's also in a Stones cover band, and I think he's done as many drugs as as the entire band.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, wow. That's pretty serious stuff.
That was craziness. Are we taking phone calls?
Yeah, take a phone call. Well. We'll take them in throughout the show. Sure, why not?
All right. Hello, you're on the air.
Johnny B.
Yes.
Johnny B. Quentin James.
Quentin James.
Quentin.
What's up, man?
Well, first of all, I would like to vote in the poll. I'm going to vote no on seeing Mancuda's pecker.
That is the poll, by the way. That's the poll they're voting on.
It's already there. You just can't see it.
Steve Carmichael.
Hey.
And I watched your live stream from NAMM when you were outside watching the band. And I got to say, that Laz is a player.
Oh, here we go. Oh, no.
The man.
Let the drama begin.
I don't care what you. I wasn't even in California, and I'm pretty sure I might have slept with him. He was knocking us down left and right, dude.
I don't know what it is, rock and roll, and it's just Just,
Man,
Yeah.
great live streams to run the show, man. Those were awesome.
Thank you so much,
it was
man.
fun.
Cool.
Anyway, all right, I'll let you go. Great
All right.
game. See you later, kids.
All right.
Take
See you,
care,
man.
Quentin.
All right,
Take
pops.
care, Quentin.
Later.
Quentin James. Yeah, that was craziness, man. What was that?
That was
A 4-hour
something else.
show, 4-hour stream that night?
Something streamed for a while.
Yeah, that was
Nice.
that was craziness.
Hey,
Yeah,
real
it was
quick, because I know Quentin is friends with that group also, as I am. Christopher Live Sour just pointed out that Bruce Kulick, who I'm also friends with, name drop. Here we go. The great Bruce Kulick is going to be on Show Me Your Pick this Saturday at 9.
Wow.
I'm just seeing that in the
Wow.
chat. I'll watch that, and then I will tune to Saturday Night Live. I think that's pretty cool.
Who's
Bruce
on that?
is a good guy. Bruce is a really good guy.
He's awesome, man. I last time I saw him, well, I've seen him at NAMM many times, giving him fist bumps before that was a thing. But I saw him on
Before the thing. Hey, what the hell, man?
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him
dude.
at Guitar Center one time. Because what's the band that he's in? Was it Black Oak,
Kiss.
Arkansas?
Kiss.
The band he's in now.
He was in Kiss. He was in Union. What is he in now?
I think it's Black Oak, Arkansas, or something.
No. He's in. Oh Christ!
John Biel.
Someone help me real quick.
In the chat, what band is Bruce Kulick in now?
Currently in.
Currently, what's one of the bands that he
I
plays
know
with?
this, and I feel like an idiot for not
Never mind.
remembering it.
This was a while back. This was like 5 years ago. I want to say it's Black Oak, Arkansas.
No, it's not Black Oak, Arkansas. It's
Anyway,
oh, come on.
anyway,
Grand Funk Railroad.
Grand Funk?
Thank you,
Okay.
guys.
Wow.
Okay.
Grand
New
Funk
band.
Railroad.
So Grand Funk was playing. I guess they were
Thank you,
playing
everybody.
in Sacramento the night before, and then I guess he was driving back to L.A. or wherever he lives, and I just happened to see him at this Guitar Center in Concord, California, the one that I'm always live from. And I left him alone. I didn't say anything to him. But no, there was literally, it was just me and him and I guess his wife. We were the only ones in there,
Yeah.
and he was walking around pointing at the guitars on the top.
Oh, I
row and
remember. I
stuff.
remember you mentioning that. I remember you mentioning that.
Mhm.
I'm seeing something else. I'm seeing Alice Cooper since 2011 on Google. Grand Funk, it says since 2000.
No, Grand Funk
Like,
Railroad.
maybe in
Bruce
both?
was in. He was in Union. He was in Kiss. By the way, Black Oak, Arkansas. Pink Lady brings up is the band Roth copied. That's true. Diamond Dave. What's his name?
Oh.
Jim Dandy. Jim Dandy
Mm-hmm.
is where Dave got his personality from, basically.
Mm-hmm. Well, his moves.
The persona.
And Hellstorm brings up Eric Singer was in Alice Cooper. A lot of people came from Alice Cooper. Kip Winger was in there. A bunch of people were in Alice Cooper over the years.
And Nita Strauss is currently in the Alice Cooper
Yeah,
band.
and she's got a
Kicking
killer new
ass.
guitar.
And she has a
kicking ass,
brand
yeah.
new Ibanez signature model that was at the NAMM show.
Oh yeah,
We saw it.
Mm-hmm.
nice. You guys
saw
took
that?
photos of it?
No,
We did video. Well, the star of the show, if you guys didn't know, was the
Hydra.
The Hydra.
Yeah.
And then right around the corner from that, they have a brand new Pia. It's like powder
Which is
blue.
in
I
like a
think.
light blue color,
Yeah.
really nice.
The
Pia
Pia
looks
is
great now.
the Pia is the 35th anniversary. I saw that one.
Mhm.
That like purplish, kind of light purplish.
I don't
I
know
think
about
it's more of
that.
a light blue.
Is that what it is?
The brand new Pia, yeah.
I didn't see it up front.
The
I saw it
Pia
on
is light
video.
blue.
Almost a baby blue.
Like
And
a
it's like
powder blue.
swirled. It's got like all sorts of colors swirled in it.
Oh,
There's
that's
a
the
swirl
new
one, too.
gem. That's the gem 777. That's the that's swirled.
It's a 35th anniversary.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Pia.
Let me see. I actually uploaded a video.
No, the Pia
of
was
my-
right next to that. So they got
Is that-
the new Pia that's baby blue. They got the gem that has the multicolor
it.
swirled like a water dip kind of thing. And then next to that, they had the Joe Satriani Chrome Boy, but it
In
was
gold.
more of a gold, like it looked like C3PO.
Oh, so they did a
was
gold
like a
version of the
dip
Chrome
gold.
Boy.
It looks like
Yeah,
a
they
dip
did
gold.
a gold
Yeah,
version of the Chrome Boy.
pretty cool.
But
And then they got
aside
the
from
Nita
videos, I
Strauss.
mean, do we have photos to reference like here for this video?
I'm
Okay,
gonna
okay.
jump in.
Okay,
I
let's
uploaded
get-
my
yeah.
video, I think yesterday. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just grab a screen
share.
grab so we could
Hmm.
see what these puppies look like. For those of us that were not at NAMM this year, I didn't go. For those in the chat that aren't aware, I didn't go to NAMM this year. I figure, the way I looked at it, if I was in town, I would have gone just for the seeing friends and stuff. But I didn't make a special trip for it this year. I'm currently in New York, and I know certain of the brands weren't there that I'm usually very interested in. Basically, Jackson, Charvel, Gibson, Kramer, those guys, and a few others. But I know Ibanez was there and put on a really big show, as did ESP.
Yeah.
So okay,
Yeah.
so they're on the right. There's the light blue Pia.
Yeah, and that's like a powder blue, even I would call
Yeah, it's
that.
like a powder blue.
Yeah,
a
like
little
a
lighter
powder
than a
blue.
Daphne. Yeah.
Very nice. That looks great
Mhm.
with the chrome.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it looks good.
And then what's
the
the
brush.
gem next to it? So that's the 35th anniversary. That
Mhm.
one.
I believe
Now is
so.
that a 7-string or a 6-string?
Be right back.
It's a 6.
That's a 6-string.
I think it's a 6.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it is. Yeah, it is a
Somebody
6.
count.
'cause I see 6 wound strings on that.
Okay. So that's nice looking. I like the look of that. And what's that? And that's the gold Chrome Boy
Yeah.
next to it, the Satriani.
The gold
Yeah.
boy.
It looks like C3PO
Oh
perfectly.
dear. Oh, R2. He's grabbing me and putting me against his groin. He's holding me by the throat. Oh dear. Oh my. Well, I'm looking at that gem and that thing looks very, very sweet. And I don't play 7-string, so if that's a 6-string, that's something I would be interested in getting one of
It's hard to
those.
see the monkey grip on that, but there is the monkey grip is there.
Is that, well, you know what? I'm looking. That's not a monkey grip. That's a Pia.
I think it is a Pia.
That is a Pia. Look at the.
From my
it's got
recollection
the two,
up close.
Yeah, no, I was right the first time. It is a Pia because look, it's got the 2 teardrop or leaf or whatever
Right.
those things are supposed to be. Holes on the side. That's not a monkey grip. That's a Pia. But I know it's for the 30th anniversary or 35th anniversary of Steve Vai being the endorser.
Talking about the Pia.
Yeah, I mean that
Yeah,
thing's
it's metal.
gorgeous.
So look at that.
No, the 35th anniversary, Johnny, is a Pia.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see what the tag says. Okay, closer.
PIA.
Okay.
Let me put on my other glasses.
Pia 35th.
Oh,
There we go. Yeah, no, I
thought
was
that
right
was a
about that.
gem.
Pia 35th. But again, it's to
Perfect.
celebrate Steve Vai being there for
Right.
35 years.
With Ibanez, I guess, right?
Yeah. I mean, look, Steve really put Ibanez on the map. I mean, let's be realistic. Ibanez, they were cool and blah, 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 but no guitar impacted the 80s the way the
Okay.
Gem did. When that Gem 777 came out,
Yeah, it's
got me
yeah,
to buy
holy
one.
hell.
Got me to buy 3 of them, actually. One
You
in
only
each
have 3 of
color.
them?
Well, I got
Pretty
a
nice.
pink one that Vi gave away on a radio contest in '88. I have Vi's personal yellow one that he did during the Skyscraper tour, and I have a Loch Ness green original 777 from the original run.
Nice.
Yeah, no, those are great. They're
Nice.
really great guitars, and they've reissued those over the years. I guess for the 30th anniversary, they reissued the Gem. I remember those at NAMM, and they basically reissued the main colors of the original Gem. And then the new one, the 35th anniversary, is a Pia. But look how pretty that is. I mean, I'm a sucker
Yeah,
for the
nice.
big, bright, flashy colors. I mean, that's just gorgeous. Look at that.
It
I
is.
mean, that's a standout to me. I mean, look, the Pia's nice. The blue one, I think it looks cool. If you're into Satriani, and I am, I'm not into his guitars per se, as far as the shapes and colors and whatnot. I mean, some of them are very cool, but not a personal appeal. I personally am drawn more to the gems, and I have to say that 35th anniversary Pia really has my eye.
Did they
Yeah,
have price
if
on
you
that
could
tag?
get a
Oh,
if you
price.
could get a Pia, that'd be the one to get.
Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, and the last guitar that I've wanted from Ibanez, and I still haven't picked one up, but I know in the back of my mind I will. I like the Ibanez Iceman, the PS10. There was a purple cracked mirror version of that Paul Stanley Ibanez Iceman that I've been meaning to pick up. That they did limited number. I'm a sucker for the bright colors, and that one really caught my eye. But this year, looking at that Pia right there is like really drawing my eyes to it. That looks great.
I didn't see the Iceman at the NAMM show this year.
They didn't show any of them? I'm surprised because this is still, the end of the road tour is doing very hot right
Iceman. That's an Ibanez?
I saw some in the back.
now. Yeah,
I mean,
Ibanez Iceman PS10.
Let me see. I did the whole
Yeah.
I did the whole
There should be. I mean, Paul Stanley still plays him left and right.
Let me see.
They didn't have the cracked mirror version or anything. I think let's see, what are they?
They probably just had a regular black version.
They had
Do you
a
remember?
white one. I think they had like a.
Oh,
white-
wait. Okay, they have a picture of him here. Was there a guitar there?
There has to be. Yeah, there he is. He's holding
Okay,
one.
there's a picture. Okay, yeah.
Is that him? Paul Stanley? Paul, where are you going?
Paul, come back. Look, that guy's touching all the guitars, and he's going to probably touch his face.
Yeah.
By the way, just to let you guys know, I didn't touch anything.
I
at
did all
NAMM.
the touching.
Nothing.
Johnny didn't even touch himself.
I didn't touch
I did
anything
not-
at NAMM.
I didn't play any guitar when I was there. I was there the whole day
And-
Friday. I did not play one guitar.
And I'm hearing that people are coming back with the C word,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Cock?
A friend of mine texted me today saying just to let me know that he's positive with it, and I'm like, I already had it, so I should be
I
good. But-
recognize
see,
that,
look, there's
dude.
touching that.
Yeah, I'm
Touch
touching
on
everything.
Lads, you touched it.
Look at him.
I
He's
wasn't
jerking off
worried.
the neck, for gosh sake. What are you doing?
Testing it out.
Yeah, no, the two, from what I saw from everyone's videos, the two guitars that really caught my eye this year at NAMM were the Ibanez Pia 35th anniversary prototype that
Is it
we're
that one?
showing now.
That one?
And as
That's it. Yeah.
G. Bushnoff brings up, a new George Lynch ESP model, also
Oh, yeah.
very, very colorful. It's like a multicolored tiger stripe that looked very cool. That also caught my eye because that's what draws me. The flashy looks of the 80s guitars really draws my eye. And that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a 6-string. So that's right up my alley. I would love that prototype. I mean, I don't know if Steve's getting that one or who's buying that one, or if a store. If you're a store and you're getting that particular guitar that's on the wall, drop me a line on Facebook, Jonathan Mancuda.
By the way,
'cause
all the guitars
that.
were all locked up. You couldn't actually play any of them.
Which ones?
They were all
These
locked.
were all on the
Yeah.
wall.
Those
Yeah.
were. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, because in
That's why I was
previous
just
years,
because I couldn't pick it up. I couldn't like take it down. I could only go like that to it.
in previous years,
To
you
what?
could pull anything off the walls and just play it and put it back. I mean, that's what NAMM is for, really. For all the buyers to try out the goods. But man, I'm loving the look of that prototype. That's really sweet.
They had some other really wild looking guitars, but not there. What was kind of interesting to me about NAMM this time around was it had this focus on these like more smaller build, unique builders. These.
Well, because this year, most of the big, or I should say, the biggest brands did not show up this year, which is really why I didn't. Look, Fender and Gibson did not show up. Fender owns EVH. Fender owns Charvel. Fender owns Jackson. That without them coming,
Right.
and then you have Gibson. Gibson owns Kramer, Epiphone.
What
and,
I'm hearing
I'm
too.
a Kramer guy.
What
ahead.
I'm hearing is Fender may never come back.
Yeah, that's what the talk on the street was.
Yeah.
Well,
but-
here's the thing you have to realize. I mean, obviously, we're going through the whole pandemic thing and yada yada. It's very hard to justify big conventions, but the biggest thing is you have to realize, as much as we as players and collectors and guitar geeks and gear gurus, we all love going there and socializing and playing with all the new toys. NAMM isn't for us. NAMM is for the dealers. It's for the stores, the buyers, and the
Laz was a
vendors.
buyer.
I actually had a buyer.
Laz
stash.
was a buyer.
I don't know how they got that. I told them on media.
He was walking in the back doors. He was coming out with
People were like
roses.
coming to
It
me
was
like
they
going,
gave
"They
him the
saw my
treatment,
tag," and they
man.
came
Oh,
over
why?
there,
You
like,
had
"Hey,
a
hey,
buyer
don't touch
status
me."
badge?
I don't know how. I told them on
Oh
media.
no, I've gone in. I'm not going to say who gave it to me, but I've gone
I
in
didn't
with
argue.
buyer status badges, and they roll out the red carpet for you when you're a buyer, because you're the guy. It's like, yeah, can I see that stuff in the back? Oh, well, that's for. Oh, Mr. Mancuda, you're a buyer for blah 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 company. Yes, come with me. Oh, all of a sudden I go in the back. It's like freaking Caligula. There's hot tubs and champagne and hookers and trapeze artists and fresh fruit being hand fed to you by slave women on chains. I mean,
Mountains of white
it's
powder
unbelievable. I'm like,
everywhere.
whoa, what's all this? Shh, please don't
soda.
let anyone outside here.
Well,
That's
one
where
of my
he was.
favorite- I got to show you. One of my favorite guitars was this. Check this thing out. This is
That's where he was.
Now, what
Oh,
is that? That's cool
right.
looking.
Yeah. They had this artistic builder there that had a number of really wild looking artistic builds. This one was called Caesar's Wreath, or whatever that thing's called.
The whole
Caesar was back in Caligula's den there, along with Nero and Jabba the Hutt.
Mhm.
They had a lot of really unique builders showing their wares there that
The
you
whole-
normally wouldn't see, because
the whole middle section of that center was all dedicated to like was
was
it
called
to like
the
it was called a boutique guitar showcase.
yeah, and they
Boutique.
had a lot
And-
of wild
Boutique, and it was all like one of a kind stuff. We actually both shot complete videos, which I'll upload mine sometime this week. But a lot of very interesting guitars, and that was one of them.
handmade. That was one of them. I mean, really sexy looking guitars.
No, look, when you're not a buyer, you're not allowed into the back rooms, because that's where they do business. And they have this guy.
But that's where the toilets are.
He's standing security at the back room like this. He's a real prick. Johnny, you have a photo of him?
You mean this guy?
That's him. Yeah. Nope. You don't have a buyer badge. No, sir. Not allowed. Yeah, they're both of them. They got the henchman. He's got his henchman Torg right there, keeping you out of the back room. There you go. Another big guy at the front security with the metal detectors. That's him. Nope. Sorry, Mancuda. You're not a buyer.
You're not getting
so-
by me.
But you have to realize what I was saying is the brands like Fender, they've been doing business since the pandemic for the last few years on Zoom calls. They don't need to go and set up a big, very expensive display with very large expenses to get, their people down there and set up the booths and, build a setup and all the risk of insurance. And they don't need that for what they need NAMM for. NAMM to them is a buyer's show. That's what it really is. We're not supposed to really be there, but we are.
Right.
But that's why the big guys may not come back. I hope they do, because look, I'm the fan that wants to play in the toy box. But the fact is, guys like Gibson and Fender, there may not be a NAMM, or there may not be a NAMM with certain of the big buyers. Of the big dealers, rather.
They had some beautiful guitars, but I think part of it is also just the the fact that they're barely keeping up with production for everything they've already sold out there, and they don't need to be at a marketing venue, kind of a marketing place to
Well, you have to
market. They don't
remember
need to
something.
market anything right now. They can't keep up with production at
pandemic
this point.
set
So
back.
maybe it'll
The pandemic had
change in the
so much
future.
effect. The pandemic had so much effect on the guitar market because the supply chains were affected. For 2 years, there was no wood coming around. There was no electronics being shipped. Then shortages and things not shipping overseas for parts, and builders not going to work, and people not able to go to work for years. And you have the custom shops setting guitar dates back. Yeah, something you ordered a year, expected in a year, is now 4 years, 5 years. So it's a big deal. It's, they're having huge supply chain issues, and now with, the price of fuel and the war going on overseas, and, there's a lot of factors at work keeping supply running real slow and way, way, way back. Your orders are way backdated. So Christopher Live Sawa is offering his wood if anyone's needing some hard wood.
Yeah, so the basement at the NAMM show, that's always fun to go down into the basement and see all the little tiny gadgets, guys with the funny little thumb picks and stuff.
Yeah, and catch NAMM
Completely shut. You couldn't even go downstairs. They didn't have anything downstairs.
Nothing.
And so
really?
Upstairs was Taylor probably had the biggest booth out of everybody upstairs. And then there was the
Wasn't Yamaha?
ESP guys that also sell Takamine acoustics. They were
Yamaha had that huge room with the stage.
Yeah, Yamaha was over in the other building over there, wasn't it?
No, it was it was a third level.
It was like the room that Gibson normally
huge.
would have had.
Oh, I didn't even
The
go up
huge
on the
room
third
with the
level.
stage.
Oh, you missed it.
The
Yeah.
stage. That's
I
where we
think
met
they were
Adam
the
at
biggest
Futone.
sponsor. They were the biggest. They were the outdoor big stage was the Yamaha stage. I
That's
think
right.
They were the biggest
Right.
sponsor of the event. So
Mhm.
they had the
Did you guys happen to run into CC DeVille at all?
No.
I don't know if he was at NAMM. He usually goes. I've usually seen him there. But someone sent me a photo. I don't know if it was from his Instagram or whatever. But he really, and Hellstorm brings it up, he really looks like a homeless guy. I mean, he looks young, but he grew this beard that looks like he crawled out of the ocean. It's like this large, Johnny, see if you could Google that. CC DeVille,
Dang.
recent photo.
got it.
I hope he shaves it before they do the stadium tour. You'd never recognize him. But he has this weird looking, grumbly, homeless guy looking beard. And he's a young, good looking guy. I don't know what he was thinking growing that. Maybe he was just getting lazy on his off time. But
He's
there we
hoping
go.
guys don't recognize him. I mean, he can go set at a Burger King now and not be surrounded by,
Well,
fans.
I don't think he'd be
someone-
recognized
someone-
anyway at a Burger
A couple
King.
of guys
he
in the
won't get
chat are
recognized.
saying he shaved the beard. A couple of guys in the chat are saying now he shaved the beard. And then Bozique's asking me, if the big companies don't return, do you think NAMM will officially be done in a couple of years? It very well might be. I've heard rumors that are saying that they might be phasing NAMM out. Maybe it's a rumor, maybe it's not. I don't know. But I hope not. But I have a feeling that, the rumors might be right in that if they do keep it going, the biggest brands will probably not be there.
Mhm.
Well,
It's very
it
possible.
gives the smaller brands a chance to get pole position if it was a
sure.
race. Now,
Yeah.
Sure. And I
brands
hope
like Laney had a great booth where you don't see Marshall there. Everybody got to see Laney.
Jason
Marshall also
McNamara.
wasn't
had
there.
a big booth.
Yep.
Reverend had a big.
Marshall
Taylor
also wasn't there.
like-
Was Orange there?
No.
No, I didn't see
No.
Orange.
No, we didn't see them.
But
Yeah.
the,
Yeah, so
Vintage
those are
Guitar
the
had a
biggest
big
brands
booth.
there.
Big booth.
I know Jason McNamara was holding down the Laney booth.
Yep, I
And
saw.
a bunch of people. I saw some photos he was having there. But I don't know if they'll do it as a smaller show or something to that effect, or if they'll just keep it going. Keep in mind, it costs a lot of money to put on NAMM. And if the big companies aren't going there, they might have to reduce the size if they keep it going. I don't know. But I knew
rumor
that
that I
Ibanez would stand strong. I knew ESP would stand strong.
The rumor that I heard is now next year they're going to move it forward a month or so. So it's going to be in April of next year. And then the year after that, they're going to try to get back to January.
Right.
So they're slowly, after the next 2 years, they're going to try to move it back, get it back to the last week of January.
But even so, I mean, I was actually shocked. I expected it to be much smaller than it actually was. It really was like a regular NAMM. As far as like that building, that regular building, it just wasn't like, especially on the Saturday, it wasn't as packed like as far as people. Yeah. So it was more spaced out. It was more relaxed, but it still felt like a regular NAMM to me.
I mean, from what I heard a lot less people went, not just dealers. Obviously,
I
the
didn't
big
see any
dealers.
rock stars. Normally, you could go to all these different booths, and there would be a schedule right there. The Ernie Ball booth would be at 1 o'clock.
There was no signings at all. I didn't see any signings.
This guy.
Did you see it?
You got Jared Dines. At 4 o'clock, you got Fluff. At 5 o'clock. None of that was in any booth.
Any of that stuff.
I mean, I know certain rock stars usually go. I know CC is usually there, and Bruce Kulick's usually there, and Ethan Broche is usually there.
Who did
and
I
Lynch
see?
pops in, and who was there that is confirmed this year? Do we know?
Wasn't Chris the old Megadeth guy there?
Chris Poland.
Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah, we
Mitchell
hung
was
out.
there.
We hung out, and he's actually going to be on the show at some point.
I talked to Robert Sarzo, who is Rudy's brother. So
he's very cool. Robert Sarzo of Hurricane.
That's right. I talked to him.
Yeah, and he's terrific. He's super underrated band. If you guys haven't listened to Hurricane from the 80s, you have totally missed the boat. You should look that up and watch it on YouTube, because that was a band that really, really should have gone further. Really great stuff.
Oh, that's right. Skunk Baxter, Jeff the Skunk Baxter. We ran into him while we were live, actually.
Yeah, he was on the elevator.
We saw him.
Escalator. Yeah.
I saw what's his name? The former bass player from Megadeth. I saw him. He was actually talking. He was actually
Dave Ellefson.
Dave Ellefson. He was actually talking Van Halen. He was doing another interview, and I was standing to the side, and they were trying to think of like some keyboard Van Halen song, and I yelled out, "Why can't this be love?" And they looked at me, and they're like, "Yeah." And then I talked to him a little bit after
about
that.
Did you talk to him about the masturbation?
No. I didn't.
I would have dove right on that.
No.
I would have even I wouldn't have put it on me. I'd said, my friend Johnny here wants to hear about this whole masturbating thing.
Nope.
What happened?
Nope. Did not bring that up.
He brought it up. He just brought it up on screen with a young girl.
Can't Drive 50.
He's great.
Asking about Steve Terryberry. I didn't see any of the YouTubers I saw on Friday. Was Ryan from 60 Cycle Hum. And then I saw the dude from Spectrum Studios. I forget his name. Glenn Fricker. Saw Glenn.
Rob Chapman was there. Robbie Massad was there. We saw him get given a Cream guitar.
I'm sorry, giving his cream on a guitar?
They have Cream.
Are we back on Ellefson?
They have Cream guitars now.
What?
I think
that's right.
And the booth is all pink,
dude.
Ironically.
Oh well, now I want to go to that booth.
Mancuda, dude, the Cream booth. You wouldn't have believed the stuff they had.
Yeah,
the brand. Wait, the guitar brand name is.
It's called Cream.
Cream.
Yeah,
it's called
Cream. Cream.
Yep.
I'll tell you, every time I see pink, there's usually some cream in it. I'm just saying.
Booth with
Speaking of, was Vagina Guitars there?
No,
I bet they were there.
We had vintage guitars, but no guitar.
You guys know there is a legitimate brand named Vagina Guitars, right?
I didn't see them.
That is true. They're actually
they
I was thinking that would be the pink creamy booth.
They were
They
were there. You could smell them a half a mile away.
Hey, do you know where Vagina Guitar? Oh, it's got to be that way.
Check this out. I don't know if you'll be into these shapes.
It's so humid in this booth.
I don't know if you're into that, but this is the Cream guitars.
That's
very
cool finish.
Very sparkly.
Yeah, some really cool new design on the body.
I always with boutique guitars, I always have to play them in person to see how I like them, to see how they feel to me. But that's a nice looking guitar. There you go. Whoa. Johnny, come back to bed.
Yeah. Oh, that's just telling me about something, reminding me about something.
Dick pic incoming.
But yeah, a lot of sparkles.
Oh, I like the finish. I mean, I'm all about that.
Yeah, see, look at this stuff. It's like reverse Explorers and stuff.
And yes, Vinnie 51.
Dream Guitars got a lot of attention. Where normally at a regular NAMM, when it is jam packed with 100,000 people, nobody would have even noticed this little guitar brand.
Yeah,
but because
well,
there
also
wasn't that
remember
many people there.
Also remember so many people would be in the booths with the bigger brands. Now it's going to showcase, what is there. Also remember Summer NAMM in general usually is smaller than Winter NAMM in January. So this is not one that everyone normally goes to. And without the bigger brands, guys like me, some of us just, bowed out this year.
And it's giving the people that are interested in NAMM, more of them are going to watch like Johnny Beane's coverage of the NAMM show.
Which they should anyway.
Instead of watching the stuff from Premier Guitar or Sweetwater or stuff like that, Johnny Beane's going to get more views on his NAMM coverage.
Yeah, well, Johnny did about 30 NAMM videos from what I'm hearing. So there should be plenty to watch this week, boys and girls.
Hopefully you'll get a half a dozen new subscribers out of all that hard work.
Well, it's funny. Last week, the video views, which usually is at about 1,000 for Tuesday nights, like double and a half to like, I don't know, 23, 24, 2,500, something like that, like in a day. I don't know what happened, but suddenly like everyone watched last week's Talking Guitars and 80s Metal. Like
we
big
talked
time.
about NAMM, or what was we talking about?
I don't know. I don't think we were talking about NAMM, but something hit the hot button there. And
you know what?
So
driving home from
the
NAMM, I listened to last Tuesday's show just over the car. You play the YouTube video through your Blu-ray or through your whatever in your car radio. And our show, I've said it 2 weeks in a row, but this show is so much better if you just listen to it instead of actually watching it.
Well, this way they don't have to look at my ridiculous-looking face. Speaking of ridiculous-looking faces, yes, Vinny, I am holding this week's flavor of Bang Energy drink, delicious, sent to me in advance, Raging Raspberry Hibiscus. It should be in some stores now. Check it out. Delicious raspberry flavor. Who doesn't like that?
You actually got... That's actually like an advance you actually got?
I got this, yes. Here it is.
You didn't go to the store and buy that?
I did not buy this one at the store, no.
Raging Roids?
You stole it?
Yeah,
you found it out back in the dumpster?
I went to the Bang distributor, and I went in the dumpster diving, and I'm like, what's this? I popped it open, and I was like, there's more in here.
Throw away.
There's more. They're probably the tainted cans that were recalled, but...
Yeah. The leaking
Note
cans.
to the big bosses, we're getting sued again.
They got botulism in them or something.
There you go. Anyway, so yes, Vinny, that is what I'm drinking. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's really neat. I mean, like I said, I expected less people. I expected less rock stars. I expected less brands. But look, if you were in town, it was, from what I'm hearing, a fun time to see your friends. Unfortunately, they just had Star Wars Celebration recently, and a bunch of my friends went, and just about every one of them caught the big C.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, so a lot of people I know are like sick
I was a
with
little,
it now.
they always have cool parties at the Hilton and at the Marriott right there. They have a whole list of the bands that were playing.
Right. Were there any this year or no?
Yeah, they still had a list of bands playing. Friday night at midnight at the Hilton was Hot for Teacher, who's a Van Halen tribute.
Yeah, they're great.
I can't stay up until midnight when I've been walking that place all day long.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
The second one was...
I'm a night owl, boys and girls.
Larry Mitchell was at the Marriott booth at midnight. Or not the booth.
Cool.
Saturday.
In the lobby. Oh, was
Saturday.
that Saturday?
That's cool.
That was Saturday.
At midnight? Did
At
you make
midnight.
that?
I saw Larry at Dave Nesdall's funeral. Always nice to see Larry, just not under those occasions. But
we saw him.
I know,
we talked to him.
But other than those two artists,
Larry's good people.
For the whole weekend, at the Hilton and the Marriott, I didn't recognize any of the names of any of the bands.
Mm-hmm.
So it was all new up and coming stuff, all younger people.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Know.
It was interesting stuff. I mean, like, for example, we didn't see a Seymour Duncan booth, but we saw her.
Oh, we saw MJ. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Marcia Juarez. I always pronounce her name wrong, but if you have a Seymour Duncan pickup with an MJ on the back, that was wound by her, and she was the best winder they have.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good stuff.
She was awesome. We just happened to see.
Cool.
Well,
she's there every year. She's there every year with Seymour.
I noticed her. She walked by, and I'm like, Laz, that's MJ. So we went and we got her, and we were talking to her for a while. She was actually really.
She's there every year. She's super nice.
She was very, very happy to see us, and it was great.
And you saw Glenn LaFerman?
Yes, I saw him. Saturday?
Rock photographer legend.
Friday.
We saw him Friday because that was the day.
Johnny I said, Johnny's flying in today. He should be here pretty soon. And so I said, well, let me call him. And so I called Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
And I gave Glenn my phone. And Glenn's like, hey, Johnny,
Yeah.
And
Glenn's great. Glenn's out of Hollywood.
Going on Zim's phone.
I gotta see him when I come home. He's always a great guy to see. And who else? Adam Reaver of FU Tone.
We, Laz and I caught up with Adam. We talked to him for quite a while, and it was great to see him.
Yeah, some interesting perspectives on the whole NAMM thing.
Mm-hmm.
And what was Adam saying? What was his take on it?
Well,
your joke can't drive 55. I'm a Spider-Man geek.
I filmed a video. I have a video with Adam, which I'll upload sometime this week. But
is that locker room shower thing you guys did years ago?
No.
Oh, a different video. Okay.
That one's being kept secret.
I got you. Sorry.
Now he had positive things to say, in the sense that he said, well, obviously it's not NAMM like usual.
Right.
And it probably never will be. He's hoping that they're able to keep enough money coming in to keep it going. He had concern about that, but he thinks that it's just going to be different. He didn't say it was better or worse. He said it was different.
Yeah.
And I got that same vibe. I kind of liked it. The one thing I didn't like is that they squashed all the pedal people on only one spot, and it was a madhouse around there. And I wish they let that be more spread out, but I think they were trying to make it, more controlled that way. I don't know.
Was Adam set up there?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
And you didn't see JHS pedals. You didn't see any Boss pedals. No. You didn't see any of those pedals that are usually down in the basement.
What's that guitar brand that everyone keeps complaining about their customer service? What's that one that?
That would be
the song and
Kiesel wasn't there.
No, they weren't. There.
Oh, it was Kiesel. Yes, Kiesel wasn't there. Okay.
No.
All right.
But like Vola was there, which had a cool booth, and there was Rickenbacker had their normal hanging guitars kind of booth, which was cool. There was that vintage guitar brand that really had a nice big booth with a lot of really nice looking guitars. So there were a lot of smaller builder companies that obviously Friedman wasn't, anyone with boutique amps distribution wasn't there. So, but everyone else,
What about Sir? Because Cameron Brown's Cameron Brown's in the chat asking about Sir. Did Sir have a booth there this year?
I didn't see Sir. No.
I think they're part of. Say like most of the big dealers, other than Taylor and ESP and Ibanez, most of the big dealers didn't show, and that's why and most of the people didn't show. I mean, you had probably half the crowd you normally do.
It was not crowded on a Saturday. Like you could walk.
Saturday normally you're like
lines
pushing against each other.
No, Friday was bigger than Saturday.
Really?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's surprising.
Wow. It was weird. And the people that were there that you talked to, they were like, man, it really sucks this year, doesn't it? And you're trying to make the most of it, but you're like, yeah, I guess it does. It does. So everybody was just complaining.
I mean, look, you still have
the people that were complaining, especially the people that didn't go that were complaining. they missed out because it really was a great time, and it just gave us, more room to like
it did
stretch out a little bit.
Well,
Yeah.
I heard there were two guys. I heard there were two guys that were complaining up a storm throughout the whole show, and just creating problems all around the hall. Johnny, did the security camera catch those two?
They were in the back room there.
I think they were up in their hotel. I think.
Oh,
There they are. Yeah, I knew that they were just behind the back rooms and causing problems with not happy with the guitars of the crowd. Just real pain in the ass.
I told you not to try to return this Kiesel.
Yeah, that's Jeff Kiesel and David Crosby. Right there.
But the damn thing doesn't work. The damn thing doesn't work. It only has 4 strings.
You'll take what I want. You'll take what I want to give you. I ordered it in green. It's yellow. It's a form of green.
Gangrene.
I got some of that between my toes.
I missed a lot of stuff. I didn't have a chance to because we went on that Van Halen tour. I didn't have a chance to hit up some of the spots on Sunday I was thinking to hit up, which were some of the pro audio and home studio recording areas.
Let's just say it wasn't crowded enough to actually have like mirrors on the glued
on
to
the
the
ceiling.
Top of your fuse.
Oh.
There wasn't a lot of that. Yeah, except later at the Hilton.
No upskirting going on.
Later on at the Hilton.
That's why I didn't go.
There was plenty of that.
Even the drinks weren't getting
You left
roofied.
early,
I don't
Beane.
understand. Every year I look forward to some groupie taking me home, and this year nothing landed in my drink.
She was there. You missed her.
They were there, man.
She was there.
Who was there?
John, the big stage outside. Let me tell you something. The big stage, the Yamaha stage that's outside in between the two hotels, instead of facing east and having chairs so you could sit in the shade and listen to a band play, they had that stage flipped around facing west. So the afternoon sunlight is beating down on you and everybody on the stage, and there was no chairs. They didn't let you sit down. And so nobody was watching the bands during the day outside because you're in direct sunlight with no chairs.
David Ice.
And I'm like, what the hell are they doing?
That's weird. So it was done. It was set up. The stage was set up the opposite of what it normally is.
Yeah. And so I'm telling people, telling security and people that have nothing to do with it. I'm like, where's the chairs at? And I go around and complain about stuff. It's just
one of those complainer guys was telling one of the security lackeys, Johnny, do you have that photo?
Was it this one?
Goddamn sun is in my eyes. How am I supposed to perform?
You just get on stage and sing.
There you go.
Yeah, they had the stage facing the wrong direction.
Terrible.
In my opinion, it wasn't good. There was no shade.
That's terrible. That's surprising, but I mean, geez.
And it was only 75 degrees or something, but in the direct sunlight, it felt like 90.
Yeah, of course. What about the food trucks? Did they have the regular setup of food trucks there?
Food trucks. Yeah.
How was that burger?
At least you could drown your sorrows in a lobster grilled cheese.
It smelled a lot better.
I had one of those mac and cheese bowls. It was like this big, and then they put like the barbecued brisket on top.
Oh yeah.
Woo. I was
those food trucks are no joke, man. Those food trucks are no joke.
They charged me $19 for that.
Yeah, they're not wholesaling, but they're definitely, the food is good there. I that's one thing I look forward to is I used to go to NAMM with my ex-girlfriend, and we would always like look forward to lunch. We'd like buy out all this stuff out of the food trucks and just pig out on it. It was delicious. Spend more on food than on guitars.
Mm-hmm.
Really good stuff. What about one of our other sponsors, Swiss Picks? Was Pete Pinchowski there of Swiss Picks?
I didn't see him.
No.
No?
He might have been. I mean,
I walked around and I got all this pick swag here.
I think he figures for the amount of money,
and they're all worthless, Laz. They're all worthless.
For promotions, he doesn't need to show up because he says, "Oh, my whole advertising budget goes to the Johnny Bean show on my whole
that's
promotion."
True. That's true because we promote that Swiss Picks. Put that shit away, Laz. That Swiss Picks, Johnny isolated me. Swiss Picks, the greatest gripping guitar picks out there, the same ones that I owe Craig Jr. Swiss Picks, the greatest gripping guitar picks out there, you don't need to advertise. I mean, we do it as a, sure, we'll do your commercial, but everyone knows Swiss Picks are great. Look at those raised holes for better grip. And there's a blue Swiss cheese version that's sponsored by Jason Becker. That helps out his fund. So that's the one you want. But these are terrific. I use these exclusively. I love Swiss Picks, the greatest gripping guitar pick ever. And guess who sells them at his store? Guess. Go ahead. Guess. Guess.
Could it be
Blue Rhino? No.
No.
Do you know, Dan?
Swiss Picks. Oh, where's my Swiss Pick at?
There we go. Dane over at Zim's Guitars in Arizona. Dane,
how many have you sold today?
I haven't sold any today.
Well, it's
a Tuesday, though. Come on now.
It's been a very slow day today. But usually, Swiss Picks, get some from the website or get some from our buddy Dane.
Yeah, I should get some of those.
They're great, man. These are the ones you want. I love Swiss Picks.
I would like more of them.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to send me some.
Well, they're busy sending me a copy of the new Def Leppard. I need someone to send me a copy of the new Def Leppard album. Seriously, somebody,
Has
please.
Anybody seen any of the footage?
Get me the new Def Leppard CD as a comp.
Has
please.
anybody seen any of the footage from Def Leppard playing over at the Whiskey A Go Go a couple of weeks ago?
I've seen footage. I saw footage.
I haven't seen that.
My friend Jennifer went, and her and her guy went. They won tickets on the radio, and it was a great show. Def Leppard's in fine form right now. Again, Joe Elliott's he's singing a little step, like a half step lower or a step lower, whatever it is. But he's sharp, and the band's very tight.
He's sharp. I didn't see any problem in what he was doing.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't see any problem in what Joe Elliott is doing. He's doing a great job, and when you listen to it in a huge venue with a great sound system, and it's super loud and just sounds so good, they are going to sound awesome.
And thank you, Octopus Ears.
So regardless of what Motley Crue sounds like, Def Leppard's going to come in and clean it up.
When I get high,
yeah,
my heart
tone deaf.
Kickstart. He's got to toss it to the audience every other word.
Smoking in the...
Thinking at the time, thinking time to cut the time. No, ain't nobody here.
You ever seen that one of those days when everybody's on your case from your teacher all the way down to your best?
He's not going to remember that many words, Dane. He's not going to remember that many words.
I used to have him just about all the time.
I hope Vince is right now sitting there with the songbook saying, when I get high on speed. Top fuel, funny cars, a drug for... Okay. Is that how that goes? Is that how? Okay.
Did he write the words himself?
No, I think Nicky wrote most of those songs. But I mean, he sung them for 40 years, so he should have some of these down by now. But like I said, God bless you. God bless you, Vince. I hope you're getting this ready. So does anyone have the photo of
13 days? I think is their first show, or it's 16.
I believe so. It's coming up like 2 weeks.
10 days, and that big summer tour is starting.
I want to see the early videos of the stadium tour. I really want to see the early videos. I want to see what 2 years of prep has readied for Vince. I hope we'll see how that works out. But who has video of the ESP booth? Because I want to show off that new Lynch guitar. I like that too, it's a maple body. So remember, it's heavy. It's heavy.
When did we go?
We haven't posted all the videos, but Johnny was doing a lot of live stuff. But I don't know. Did you go live in there, Johnny, or did you just?
I didn't go live in there. But let me see.
We haven't posted everything yet, but we have all that stuff. Yeah.
Here. Yeah, I haven't uploaded it yet, but I do have it on my phone. What day were we there? Saturday?
That was on Saturday.
We did everything Saturday.
Really? Everything.
ESP.
We did it all. We did it all.
I'm going through it right now.
By the way, if you're enjoying the video, smash that like button, please. Because why not?
I'm at the 87s right now.
And subscribe.
Tonight's show and tell guitar.
Oh, here we go.
I have a very cool one to show off. Your clue is it's combat ready. It's combat ready. There you go. That's your clue for tonight. Show and tell guitar.
I got this right here.
Let's see. Well, that's the Kamikaze, and that's the yellow, tiger.
No, it's flipped. I haven't flipped it back.
Kamikaze.
Wait, all the pictures you take are backwards?
Well, I don't have the video flipped. I have to flip the video because the orientation.
I kept telling you.
A-Bomb, I took Mama Kuda out to a restaurant the other day. I talked about the at the top of the show when you watch the rerun. At the beginning, I talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Did you see this one?
No. That's one of their custom shop one-offs, I believe. I'm talking the brand new George Lynch guitar. It's like a multicolored tiger.
They had that yellow-black one. I don't think they had the multicolored one there.
No, someone sent me a photo of it off the wall.
Multicolored. Was it standing or was it like?
It's on the wall. It's on the wall. It's like a multicolored tiger stripe, Johnny. It's like red, green, yellow kind of thing. It's very cool.
Maybe it was this one then.
Let's see. And it's maple body.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Yes. That's it.
I remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm not sure if that's a production one or if that's like a custom order, but that is a George Lynch model, to my understanding.
I think that was at the custom section. They had a section right as you walked into the right. That was all the custom stuff, and that was it. Yeah.
Right. So so it's probably not a production model, but they based it on a Lynch Tiger. And yeah, G. Bushnoff, the Kamikazes, the Lynch Kamikaze ESPs, those are also maple. I have a couple of those. Yeah, that's really cool, right? The red, yellow, and green.
That? Wouldn't you rather see it without the green?
Nah, I'm digging that. Digging that.
Yeah,
I'm digging that. My one criticism.
Let me just see the yellow and black one that he has.
My one criticism on that guitar is, and this is such a tiny thing, I like centered fret markers. There's for that particular one is on the top left of the fretboard. Closer. You see where the fret markers are on that? It's on the top. You see that? I personally prefer them in the center of the fret. I mean, it's such a silly thing, but it's
they're dark too, so they don't really show up that well. Yeah,
they're small, and they're kind of out of the way. So, but I like bigger fret markers, and I use fret markers. I like looking at it. I know it's not the right thing. I should use the top dots, but. And then you got that Hydra, that Ibanez Hydra. I mean, I heard all about that.
And Steve made a video where he actually played that thing and came up with a song with just that guitar.
Was that the actual one, or is that like another one?
I don't know how they.
I think that's just.
And who's that?
One, isn't it?
Is that you?
Yeah.
You have your own paparazzi.
And good news from the Ernie Ball booth, Caleb. From Nerd Halen.
Yeah.
He's sponsored now by Ernie Ball, so he gets all his strings for free.
Nice.
I think he just pays a cheaper price. I don't think you actually get them for free.
I don't know. It depends on the company. Some companies give you, free. Some companies give you an endorsee rate. But I mean, let's put it this way. Caleb earned that. I want to be very, very clear You know, this isn't like a favor or anything like that. Caleb earned his stripes there. You got to give the man credit. You know, he's an incredible guitarist, proudly carrying on the legacy that Eddie Van Halen left. You know, and I literally think of none better than Caleb, for real. So congratulations, Caleb. Here's to you. That's great news. I'm glad to hear that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I did notice a giant event that's going on is that Rocklahoma
In my pants?
concert. Yeah. Rocklahoma.
Cocklahoma.
It's a big 3-day music fest that's starting up sometime this summer.
And that's always a great one. I just got the dates for the Kiss cruises. We could jump to that real quick. In between.
Are you gonna go?
Talk. I'm not gonna go. I don't go on cruises. Here's the thing about cruises, and I had this conversation with Mama Kuda the other day. She's like, oh, you know, your aunt goes on cruises, and you know maybe I would like to go on a cruise. I'm not going on a cruise, and I'll tell you why. Every time I hear about a cruise, the first thing I hear about is everyone got sick. The second thing I hear is toilets were overflowing everywhere. It was like, you know, this toilet water sopping around and the smell. And there's always something wrong on these fucking cruise ships, you know? But look, if you are into cruises, here's the lineup. You know, the Kiss cruise, this is Kiss Cruise 11, and it's going on October 24th through 29th. Is the first week, and then the second week one is the 29th through November 3rd. That's week 2. And here's the lineup. Listen to this lineup. This is so good. Okay, week 1 is, you know, of course, Kiss. Then you have Dokken reunited with George Lynch, Warrant, who I'm going to go see in July, LA
With,
Guns. They're
Mason
doing
on lead vocals.
What?
Well, who's the singer of Warrant now? Mason, Robert Mason,
and he's doing a great job. I mean, he's been the singer of Warrant for, you know, forever. You know, since since Janie left years ago. There it is. There's the Kiss cruise keeling over with a K. Sinking with a K.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. So you also have LA Guns, and obviously Tracy Guns has been bringing the thunder. Bruce Kulick will be in that one. And then an all hands on deck super jam with Lita Ford and friends, George Lynch and the Electric Freedom, Heart by Heart, The Big Deal, and Baron. That's week 1. Then week 2, that's Kiss Black Label Society, Buck Cherry, Bruce Kulick again. And then the all hands on deck super jam for that one is Sebastian Bach and friends, plus Stryper, Vixen, Plush, The Wild Things, and Mickey James.
Plush, that's like a 90s band.
Now, also, let me point out, this past February, Kiss announced that the Kiss Cruise 11 will be their last onboard performance on a cruise. So, you know, you're used to these Kiss cruises every year. This will be the last one featuring Kiss themselves. So, you know, make that what you will. That's a great lineup. That's a really great
Kiss?
lineup.
Which Kiss? The original Kiss or?
Well, Kiss, you know, Gene, Paul, Eric, and Tommy. And then, you know, Bruce Kulick will be there as well on both dates. So you got basically, you know, most of your guys there. You know, now recently, by the way, Vinnie Vincent and Ace Frehley played with Bruce Kulick on a Creatures of the Night show. Mm-hmm. And
I thought I'd show you my girlfriend that went with me to the show.
There you go.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I wish.
Hey, Dane, you know, get tickets to this cruise and call her up and say, hey, you know, I'm just wondering if you're free. I got a free ticket to the Kiss cruise.
Well, you know who she is, and I didn't get her name, but when I was at the Whiskey A Go Go,
the last name is
I don't know her name.
The last name is Mancuda, and her first name is Mrs.
Wait a minute. You took pictures and you don't even know who that is?
No, here's the deal. I was at the Whiskey A Go-Go a couple of months ago, and I always buy a T-shirt just to support. And she was upstairs
to support your
T-shirts, and it said her T-shirt says "Long Live Sunset Strip" or something. And there's a picture of a model on there. And I've showed you guys the shirt. I've worn it. There, I'm walking around and I see that shirt. And
on her, and you decide
and then she's standing there, and I'm like, "Is this you on that shirt?" And she goes, "Yeah, this is my line of, clothing that I have and stuff." So she just puts a picture of her on a shirt, and I'm like, "Well, that's super cool."
Yeah. Did you buy one?
I got her. I already owned one. No, I didn't buy another one. I could have, huh? I probably should.
I'd buy the one she's wearing.
Yeah,
I bought a shirt.
Take the shirt off her back.
Exactly. I'll pay double for that one. Have a home sweet home moment.
Anyway,
I was starting to say that. So Bruce Kulick played a show with Ace Frehley and Vinnie Vincent, and a lot of debate about Vinnie. Vinnie was just all over the place musically. So, I'd love to see if that
playing country and western,
if that fine tune
and jazz, or jizz as it's called.
Jizz.
Oh my gosh, Laz.
There was actually who was it that actually said that? Somebody actually said that. I think it was at the Star Wars convention that
you
the
start
music
talking
that
like that, Laz, you're going to lose your whole game.
I know.
Game you got with these girls, man.
I got no game. I'm not playing the game.
Well,
the funny thing is I heard that at the Star Wars convention, it was spoken about that the form of music played at the cantina on Tatooine is not jazz, but it's
Blue milk.
They have the blue milk, yeah.
We should have gone to that, Laz.
Yeah.
That was an awesome convention. I had friends that were there.
Yeah.
They were like sending all kinds of cool stuff.
We blew it. We should have went a whole good week or so early. And
but everyone there caught the big stage.
John, that's the one I like right there.
That's your traditional Lynch Yellow Tiger ESP.
Yeah.
And then right there's your Kamikaze right next to it.
Right.
They had a lot. Great booth. They had Engel there too, so they were sharing with Engel and Engel. Anyway, they were sharing with that English-sounding German band. German amp company band.
And they
they were great. And they've got some good amps coming out.
Cool.
Yeah,
love seeing that. Anyway, I'd love to see putting a period on this. I would love to see Vinnie Vincent playing melodically rather than all over the fretboard as what I saw he was doing on those videos. I don't know. Maybe it was just me. Let me know what you think in the chat. But I don't know. I wasn't. And I'm a fan of Vinnie's as much as I rip him apart for his punctuality or not. Or taking care of fans or not. I like his Vinnie Vincent Invasion albums and I like his Kiss albums, but the fact is on those videos he was just it was just noise. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed with anything he was doing. So, but I would love to see I would love to see him playing with Bruce Kulick, who's on point, and Ace, who of course is, you can't fuck up Ace Frehley. I'd love the three of them to get together and play more shows. I'd love to see that again.
Yeah,
for sure.
Maybe they'll be playing on the Kiss cruise, downstairs.
Yeah, and like I said, if you're going to go on a cruise, go for the show, but expect shit like, you're in a petri dish of viruses and toilets are overflowing, and, just expect that as part of the experience. Don't be surprised. Captain, the toilet water from 2 stories up is flooding our deck. Yes, well,
Yeah, but It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You're hanging over the rails. You're puking into the ocean. You look over, and there's Gene Simmons puking into the ocean right next to you.
He's puking blood.
Yeah, exactly. Fire. He's vomiting fire.
You guys will have a moment together. See, Gene, we're not so much different than each other.
He looks. His face is just white.
Get me some cold gin.
Blood pouring down his chin.
You should go on the Kiss cruise because it's the last one that we're doing for the fans. After that, it's just going to be another boat.
It's in time.
Speaking of Kiss, this news story broke real early today, and a few people sent it to me, so I'm going to talk about it because I know people want me to talk about it. There was a show recently that Kiss just played, and apparently, I don't think it's a secret that Kiss is using backing tracks on some of their shows. I mean, for fuck's sake, I've mentioned it before that, when these artists are getting up there and you got 40 pounds of gear and you're doing stunts like breathing fire and swinging off of ropes and, going over the audience and all this stuff, at that age, you're going to need some backing track help. And I don't mind if Paul Stanley has some backing track help because that guy owes us nothing. He's given us 50 fucking years of being one of the best singers in the business. One of the best entertaining shows is Kiss. And you could argue with me, but as Paulie says, you'd be wrong. Because if you go to a show, a Kiss show, and you're not thoroughly entertained, something's wrong with you. Okay, there's so much to do and look at and be like bewildered by. It's mind-blowing. And, this one time at this show, I think it was, just the other day, they were showing that Eric Singer, is doing the drums and he missed something. And instead, rather than cutting it off, he did 2 more sets than he should have, which threw off the vocal tracks.
Oh, no.
And basically, a track of Paul Stanley doing Detroit Rock City came across when Paul wasn't at the microphone. So Paul stepped away from the microphone. It was just 2 beats off. And it was basically, Paul stepped away here and you just hear, everybody's got to leave their seat. And it was like, what? Wait, what just happened? So, yeah, look, there is backing tracks, especially with some of the older bands. Kiss puts on the most incredible show and owes us nothing. And yeah, look, he's still singing his ass off out there. But yeah, for some parts, there are backing tracks. There just are. And that's what it is. So, people are saying, did you see it, man? I saw it. I got it. It's kind of funny to laugh at and whatever. But you know what? We're coming up on 50 years of Kiss kicking ass. And if at some points in the song, Paul Stanley has that, that extra, oomph in some recorded background vocals, I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. I'd still see them every day over just about everybody. And, that's it. That's all there is to it. Yes, he's using Belgium? Some backing tracks, but he's also singing his ass off and entertaining, and the pyro and the stunts and the costumes. I mean, you're not going to be disappointed at a Kiss show. And he's doing most of the singing, if not all of it. He's doing most of it, and that's the reality, So there you go. So you can look that up on YouTube. It'll be labeled something like Kiss lip sync fail or something like that, or whatnot. But
total lip sync fail in Antwerp.
Yeah, there you go.
Belgium.
Yeah, Antwerp.
You don't want to cancel the show. Maybe it's a night where he gets a sore throat. People get tonsillitis. People get laryngitis, but the show must go on. So help him out a little.
And Kiss soldiers through their world tour like nobody's business.
They do.
I mean, that's exhausting for young guys.
He's not
to do.
doing it every night, but once in a while, you need a little help.
40 fucking pounds. That's a lot of stuff they got on them.
Money?
And Vinny says, "Hey, Kiss needs some Bang energy drinks to drink and get him going." Money.
You know that commercial?
Yeah, JJ Walker.
JJ Walker. Money.
JJ Dynamite Walker.
We laugh about
It's
that
gonna
on
get
Wish every night.
money.
Back in
Right?
your wallet.
Money. Dynamite. JJ, we can't pay the rent this month. Damn. Don't worry, Mama. JJ will bring up the money. Money.
There you go, Majestic. That's you, man. We laugh about while we play GTA every night. We laugh about that, and we that's a joke. Money.
Yeah, New Jersey. I gotta disagree with you respectfully, brother. Because here's the thing: a lot of bands right now need help. Okay, I just watched Whitesnake, on their farewell tour. And I just today before the show went on, I was watching a recent show where they were playing Still of the Night. And David Coverdale brought up, keyboardist Dino Jalukic. I always mispronounce his name. He brought him into the fold to help him with some of those high notes. Because as much as I love David Coverdale, he's not using backing tracks. And it's cringeworthy. It's like, in the still of the night, I hear the wolf howl, honey, sneaking around your door. In the still of the night, I hear a heart beating, honey, telling me I gotta have more. It's like, he looks great. The guy doesn't age. He's got good hair and is in shape, and his face is, as good as it always was. And, but he can't sing anymore. Not the way he used to. I don't want them to hang it up. I mean, they're on a goodbye tour. I'd rather them bring in a background vocalist that can hit those notes. Same with a lot of other bands. You look at Doc, and, the guys in Doc are backing Don up because Don can't sing anymore. But the fact is, would you rather have your favorite rock stars just all retire, and then what are you going to see? What are you going to see? All your favorites are retired. I'd rather have
more of a celebration of the music. It's
hold on. I'd rather see the band still killing the music and playing all the songs I love, and the vocalists doing some struggling, than not see these bands at all. And some bands can still sing. Some bands absolutely can sing really well.
So how is it that the Rolling Stones can still go out there, and they've been out there all these years, and they're like 100, and to have these guys that are just in their 60s and they're like, can't do it.
Well, it's a different level of vocals. It's a different level of vocals. 80s metal was a higher range for sure than the Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger's like, under my thumb. Under my thumb.
Yeah,
David Coverdale is
no screaming.
Babe.
right.
Big difference in what you're taxing to your throat. You know what I'm saying?
That's what made the 80s so special. Was those guys could sing better than anybody in the business.
Yeah.
And trying to put bands together my whole life, I've never been able to come across a lead singer that could sound like David Coverdale or Vince Neil. We tried to do that stuff back in the 80s too. We couldn't pull that stuff off. There wasn't anybody in the city of Phoenix that could sing like those guys, because we've rehearsed all of them trying to come up with those kind of guys. Yeah, and I would rather go and watch them struggle. Because again, it's a celebration of the music that they created. It's not for us to go there and judge. Oh, they don't sound like that anymore.
It's also not just. It's also not just about the vocalists. With respect to the vocalists, you still have other musicians up there killing it. Listen, if you go see Dokken up there, and Don is having a hard time with vocals, you will have still John Levin kicking ass on guitar, or George Lynch kicking ass on guitar, and the rest of the band holding down the bass section, and they're doing a great fucking job. So yeah, I get that, you're a guitarist. Okay, maybe your fingers don't slow down the way a vocalist's vocal cords wear out. It's very hard to do. Years go over, and you smoke more, and you drink more, and you sing over and over and over. There's problems. So you have to realize, I'd rather, for me anyway, I'd rather have them trying to get some vocals out, or have a backup track, or have a backup singer, or whatever helps them through, or drop a step down. That's what Joe Elliott of Def Leppard's doing. He's dropped a step down. He can't sing at that range anymore, but he could still sing his ass off, and the rest of the band is tight as a drum. So yeah, I would rather have, what I can get than have all my favorite bands, and there's a lot of them, just drop off of, into retirement, and I have no music to see. I love live music.
And I would rather see the original singer struggle than having them bring in some 25-year-old hotshot to pretend to be, Sebastian.
Like Journey has.
Yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, sure. I mean, Skid Row being the exception now, because, I've talked over and over, Skid Row has a new vocalist, and he's insanely good, and they're suddenly super hot again because, it's great. It's Eric from Heat. And he's terrific. And I liked him in Heat, and I love him in Skid Row. So, you get the right combination. I'm all fine with it. You look at Journey, Steve Perry bowed out. Then they got the next guy, and the next guy's terrific. Journey, by the way, also in the news, transition. Journey has a new album coming out. And here's info on that.
Who's on bass and drums?
Let's see. Journey now. Let's see. The new track they just released is a video for a single called Don't Give Up on Us. And it's from the band's upcoming album Freedom, due July 8th from BMG. And issued via Frontiers Music. It's going to be a 15-song album. I don't know who's on bass and drum. But I mean, look, John Biel?
Queen also has like Adam Lambert singing with them.
There's another good example. Look, you don't have a choice of Freddie Mercury. The guy passed away.
Yeah.
Skid Row's different because, you're always hoping, all right, will they get back together with Sebastian Bach? That would be great.
Never again,
but they
probably.
didn't. They didn't, and it's just not going to happen from both sides. They tried for years and years, and they just can't get along. Sometimes even money can't bring you together. But in this case, they got Eric, and he's terrific. And I can't emphasize that enough. If you're a Skid Row fan, you need to see one of their newer shows or watch some of the new videos. And they're coming out with a new album, and I'm looking real forward to that. They're really good. They're really good. So, there you go.
An entire new cast for Poison. I saw some new album.
Poison's all their original members
out there. Johnny Beane.
Poison's new cast. Is that what you said?
Yeah. The one.
Poison is all
the one
members.
About the cat. What the cat dragged in, but it was a different.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I got
you. Find it quick.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, there is a whole new cast.
The joke's only funny for a few seconds. It's got a shelf life. The joke has a shelf life.
Oh my god.
Here, while you're looking for that, Dane, Johnny, I want you guys to do a joke with me, okay? We'll do a joke while we're waiting for Laz. All right? Stick out your hand like this. Johnny and Dane, stick out your hand like this. Okay. I'm gonna put 3 women in your hand. Okay. Over here, I'm putting a blonde. Over here, I'm putting a brunette. Over here, I'm putting a redhead. Okay? All 3 very hot women, okay? Now, take the brunette. Take the blonde. Okay? Pick her up. Pick up the blonde. Johnny, pick up the blonde. Okay? And put her on your cheek. Okay? Beautiful blonde. She's on your cheek. Does that feel like the first time you had sex?
No.
No, neither of you?
Nope.
Okay, take the blonde off. Take the brunette now. Pick up the brunette. Put her on your cheek.
Heard this joke?
Put her on your cheek. Is she on your cheek, Dane?
Yeah, right
Okay.
there.
Does that
That's
feel
not
like
a
the first
zit. That's a
time?
redhead.
No. Use the brunette. The brunette.
Oh,
Brunette
okay.
on your cheek. Okay, she's on your cheek now. Beautiful brunette. Does that remind you of the first time you had sex?
No.
Johnny?
Not really.
It reminds me of
put the
that
bru-
mole I have right now.
Put the brunette back. Pick up the redhead. Beautiful redhead. Put her on your cheek now.
Whoops, I dropped her. Oh, there she is.
All right, put her on your cheek now. Okay, so the beautiful redhead is on your cheek now.
Okay.
Does that remind you of the first time you had sex?
Yes.
That
I'm
does?
still going to say no.
All right, Johnny,
Which one-
so the redhead
which one gets the
reminds you of the
punchline?
first time you had sex?
Actually, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. All right, put the redhead back. All right, so all three girls are in your hand in those positions now, right?
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Wait.
No, okay. Now close your hand and mix them up a little bit. Mix them up a little bit. Shake it up. Does that remind you of the first time you had sex?
Oh yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I can't find it.
There you go.
I have no idea.
I love that
picture is.
joke. I love that joke. Did you guys in the
That's a good
chat
one.
know what I was doing already?
What did you learn that in
Yeah.
when you were 12 years old at band camp? Is that where you learned that one?
Camp.
Laz,
That you were
can't
later
find the
banned
photo.
from?
All right,
I can't find
forget
it,
it, Laz. You
yeah.
can't find the photo.
Johnny's got those photos. I don't know where that is.
Did your parents send you to summer camp as a kid?
My
No.
parents sent me
I
away
did
any way
go
they
2
could.
summers.
Did you have to go to military school?
Mm-mm.
My parents just left me in a national forest and said, "Make your way home." That freed up their summer.
Ignore the
Mhm.
Grizzlies.
First French kiss summer camp. That's all I'm saying.
Glass, did
There
you
you
go
go.
to summer camp?
Yeah, twice. Cloverleaf Ranch in Santa Rosa or Calistoga.
Oh, wow.
It's Santa Rosa. It was great. Yeah, it's a great place. Still there.
Yeah, my parents sent me to day camp once. It was camp concentration.
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh.
Terrible.
Do we want a phone call from?
Yeah, let's take a phone call.
sure.
Sure, why not? We'll get back to
And I've got to
stories,
go
but-
soon anyway, so I got to bail like in 5 minutes.
Let me
Ah,
guess.
Let's see who's on the phone.
Let me
Take the call.
guess. Is this Kurt with a K?
Nope, it's Elton John with a C.
Oh, it's Elton John.
Elton John with a C.
I'll take care of
Rock
that. I'll get
man.
it. I'll get it.
Elton-
I'll get that. What's
Oh,
up,
there we
man?
go. Well,
I
they
got him.
saw Dane jerking
Uh,
off on screen, and
This
the
is
and
from
the,
Ancuda. I'm
and-
ready for a guitar of the day. I tuned in and I'm ready for it.
He's ready.
Ah,
He's trying to direct
we're
us
we're not.
from before.
Later on, we will be.
Oh my God.
We got a lot more show to do before we get to that.
Oh, you can't hear this, can you?
Well, just tell him what I
there's
said.
a delay, but I can figure it out.
Yeah, no, he wants to go another hour.
I gotta leave.
Another hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not going to
Although
short.
Laz is quitting now.
I'm
Laz
quitting
is about
too.
to quit.
Laz is bailing out early. Laz
I-
has
I'll
responsibility.
tell you, I have domestic
talking about it right now.
obligations.
He
And
was
I messed
grilling. He's got.
Laz saw this going on, and he's like,
I do dig Laz's lava.
up. I've been
lamp,
gone
by the way.
for 4 days. That's
"It's been
all.
lonely. It's been. I got to get
Mhm.
on top of my girl." Isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, Johnny, did you have a good time at NAMM?
I had a great time, man.
We're talking
It wa-
about it
I saw
tonight.
your videos and stuff. It looked cool. I know
was
people
fun.
are bashing on it, but whatever. Was it a good time? though?
Oh, it was great. It was great. We saw. I
We had
mean,
a blast.
Laz and I hung out.
Yeah.
Dane and I hung out.
JJ's.
JJ's House of Jams. Adam Reaver. A number of people.
Dude, you haven't even
McNamara.
said the big one yet. The
But
big
yeah, it
dinner,
was
though.
awesome. It was
What?
It was good. People missed out. People that
Sunday
complained
night
and didn't
dinner?
go, they missed out.
Guess who we had
What
sushi with?
percentage of the last, people-wise, crowd-wise, from the last time you went, do you think was there 80%, 70%?
What do you think, Dane? It was
about 60% of what normally.
You're muted. 80. It was less. I mean, it was definitely less people.
I heard it was about half the crowd.
I'm going to say it was about maybe a third.
Yeah.
Then half.
About right.
Yeah.
Half-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it was still good.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Cool. Okay, I'll get off here. Tell Mancuda he needs to change it up and do a guitar of the day every hour of the show.
Oh,
Every hour.
Ah, that'll keep things going.
This is called Talking Guitars for some reason.
I could show you guys.
Guitars.
I don't even know if he knows how cool those things are.
The what?
Yeah.
His guitars, it's just killer. I don't know if he knows how cool his guitars are.
I think he
thank you,
knows.
man.
He does.
Thank
He
you.
shows them. Okay.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that.
I think he knows that.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Okay, I'll get off here.
Okay.
Thanks, Johnny.
All right.
And I'm going to get off too. Well, we're
Thanks so much.
at that tangent at the show. I'm going to take off as well. I got to go do yoga. So,
Laz,
There you
you're
go.
a kinky motherfucker, man.
I know.
Did you say Yoda?
I got to go do yoga. Yeah.
Oh, play with my cock, I must.
Yeah.
Here go. Ooh,
We're going to be
lightsaber.
doing a lot of stretching.
Oh, Jedi. Oh, try not. Do. Do.
Gotta keep.
Naz,
things working.
does your legs hurt from all that walking, or your calf
Nah,
muscles or anything?
You know, I gotta say though, on Saturday night, I was hanging out with JJ, and he was telling me all the stories about what he's got going on, which is amazing. You guys are gonna find out about that soon, but that's freaking amazing. But my legs were I was rubbing my legs a little bit.
Your what?
Saturday was,
Oh.
I was rubbing.
Yeah, JJ's House of Jams. That guy is in a band, and they have a great gig coming up.
Yeah,
do you have one of those flyers that he was handing out?
I do. Matter of fact, check this out.
We
There
should
they
talk
are,
about
right
that.
there.
That's probably it right there.
Don't mind.
That's probably that flyer.
Their
He's
band,
in Star Zero.
Star Zero.
JJ's House
Star
of
Zero.
Jams in Star Zero. And look, they're opening up for Candlebox. It's like a
Nice.
90s flannel
Filter.
nation. Cracker,
Mhm.
Fastball,
Soul
Sugar
Asylum.
Ray.
Sugar Ray, Everclear,
Soul
Soul
Asylum.
Asylum.
They're on that
It's a nice
show.
lineup.
August 13th. I'll be in Europe, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd go down for that.
When you say
Wait
go
a
down,
minute.
you mean fuck dick for the ticket? I mean,
I didn't say go down on that. I said I'd go down
Oh.
to LA for that. From the
I thought you said I'd go down for
That's his
that.
new
I didn't know
band.
what you meant. I
Check
didn't
it
know
out
what you
on
meant, bro.
Facebook, you guys. Go to Facebook and look at Star Zero. They haven't put any music or anything like that up yet, but they've done recording, and it's gonna be up, and you guys are gonna be blown away.
It's gonna be.
I've heard
It's
some of
gonna
it.
be. It's gonna be
It's
good.
You guys.
By the way, Laz,
shocked.
let me
It's
let me
killer.
let me compliment you on your very handsome looking shirt there, brother. I am loving that. That is a handsome looking Zim's guitar shirt.
Yeah, I got
Looking
this
good,
with my
bro.
Friedman.
Nice.
Came with a guitar.
And a very cool looking lava lamp too.
Thank you. I thought
I
I'd
always
get
lo-
that.
I always
spice
love
up
those
the,
things. I always-
background,
I always loved those things as a kid, the lava lamps. They look so cool.
And that's one of them big lava lamps, it's like a large size.
That looks like a butt plug. I'd go to Spencer Gifts in the mall in New York.
Exactly where I got it.
Yeah, and that's the only place I think that still has them. But that's like
Yeah.
the coolest stuff there. That the black lights, and I'm a sucker
this out.
for all that stuff. I love
I
that
got this
stuff.
there, and then I'm gonna leave. I got to show you these. I got these there. I haven't
Hot
opened it out of the
yoga.
package yet, but if I want to look cool, I can actually take these in. And they even look like they're lit. Look, it's like they sparkle.
Fake
Smoke.
cigarettes.
Look at the guy they have there. He's cool.
It's like the Fonz Jr. It's like Chachi.
Exactly.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So I gotta go, but thanks for having me on, you guys. I really appreciate it.
No, thanks for dropping
Love
by.
having
We
you.
appreciate
Yeah.
it, brother.
Yeah. Thank you
some
for driving me
chance.
home.
Oh yeah, I was
homeless
Johnny
for a night
He was homeless for one
down in
night. We
LA.
set him up, and And I said, Johnny, why are you going to buy a plane ticket? I can take you home and save you some money, you know. So
Money.
Yeah, but yeah, and I'm sorry I'm going to miss the rest of the show for I'll have to watch the rerun because I know Johnny's going to be telling some other stories that I wish I was here for. That are
we
amazing.
got a bunch of stuff coming up we got to talk
amazing
about.
Stories. Secret stuff. We know secret things.
Yeah, I'm not telling the secret stuff.
I'm not telling the secret stuff either, but we know secret stuff.
Yeah, we got a bunch of stories to tell right.
Right on.
But anyway, Laz, give your wife a good one for us, and thank you, man.
I won't be thinking of you.
I hope not. He'll call out, Mancuda. What? Oh, bro. I'm sorry, honey. I was just on the show. Nice.
I hope she's
all right, brother. Thank you, man.
Anyway. All right, you guys. See you guys in the chat. See you guys around. I'll be doing my show on Thursday night, so I'll see you guys there.
I'll see you tomorrow, man.
Tomorrow,
I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. We'll have lunch, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fat burger, maybe for the first time, possibly.
Okay.
You want to come through here on your way to where you're going, or you want to?
We'll show up.
You guys have like lunch dates once a week.
Yeah. And Octopus Ears, we gotta go play some golf next week. It's gonna be my birthday weekend birthday week next week. So
nice.
Play some golf.
Cool. I tell customers all the time, don't waste your money on golf. That's a bad hobby to have because you never get that money back. You should buy guitars instead.
I buy guitars
for 10 years, and then when you resell it, you make money.
They say golf is a relaxed sport. I don't see golf as a relaxing sport. You're trying to get a little ball in a little hole a mile away over hills, water traps and sand traps. You're in the hot sun, schlepping this big thing of clubs, and you let me get my 8 wood, my 9 iron, my morning wood, my.
I'll give you a tip. This is how you do it. You take some drinks with you.
Yeah, I want to take a girl with me, and I want it to be a very short 18 holes of mini golf with windmills and a condom dispenser at the end. That's what
John wants to drive is his ball into the hole. He would rather drive something else into the hole.
I want to go with her and slip into the windmill and screw around in there while other people shoot balls into it, and I shoot my balls into her.
Quentin, I don't know. There's some cute ladies hanging out at the club there at the at the
Oh, Rothschild, have you seen Music Therapy Live on the links today?
You're hanging out in the right place, Quentin. Stop going to Walmart, Quentin. Go putting at the golf course.
I was at Walmart
yesterday. Pick up on some rich women there, and then you'll be set for life.
Unless you just chase the ball girl around or the cart girl. That's
the ball washer.
They have ball girls. They don't have balls.
Excuse me, ball washer.
No. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks, you guys.
All right, take care, man.
Rock on. I'm gonna leave in a cloud of. See you guys.
See you tomorrow, man.
Music Therapy Live, everybody. Thank you, Laz.
Bye-bye.
Guitar, John. There hasn't even been a hint yet.
Yes, there was.
What?
I said it's combat ready. Music Therapy Live, everybody. Taking it to the golf course on the back 9.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yes.
He's gonna stump his wife. He's been away for a week. His wife's off camera, like, come on. I need some cock. Come on. Yeah, no, I don't want to play golf. I like playing mini golf.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only golf I want.
What I do, I tell that to customers that if they have their wives in here, I'm like, man, that is such a good hobby for your husband to have, is collecting guitars, because he can play those things for years and years. And then when he sells them in 10 years from now, you can get the money back. And if he went and played golf every day or a couple times a week, you never see any of that money back. So,
oh, yeah.
My little
and who knows what he's really doing when he says he's playing golf.
For 4 hours. That's one of my little sales pitches that I use. If a couple come in, I always talk to the girls.
How many guitars have you sold with that speech?
It works.
It works. I don't count how many, but it works.
Hmm.
No,
Because wives want their
agree.
husbands to have good hobbies.
Wives want their husbands to fix things. They don't want their husbands to have good hobbies. They don't care what your hobbies are.
Mm-hmm. Right?
There you go.
Thumbs ups. 51 thumbs ups.
Mm-hmm.
How
Let's see if we can hit 100 thumbs ups before the
Yeah,
video
we're
ends.
halfway there.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you haven't hit the like button, we have 100 people in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please take a second, hit the thumbs up on the like button. Just for shits and
Please.
giggles.
That's all I want for
Please.
my birthday next
Please.
week.
Yeah, your birthday.
Wait, my birthday is next week. Holy crap.
Next Wednesday, right?
I forgot. Clayton
next
James Hicks
Wednesday.
reminded me that my
It's next
birthday is
week.
coming up.
It's next Wednesday, right?
I don't know. It's on the
Yeah,
15th.
Yeah, next Wednesday. So we'll actually,
Birthday show?
We'll be ready to do it. Yeah.
I wonder if anybody will make an appearance on that.
That would be nice.
Naked Todd, yes, the red solar is for sale.
What is it, Dane? Bring it on over here.
Oh. It's for
Bring
sale?
it on over.
Look how tall he is.
It's time.
I couldn't
Dane,
believe how tall you
are
were.
How tall are you, Dane?
I'm 6'2", 10 inches long. That's
Oh,
what I do about the ladies.
Hey-o.
This is a solar guitar.
That's right,
a
Ken.
nice
This is
looking
the
guitar.
Viola England thing, and I have it priced at $750. $700.
Well, that's what you just said.
Is that in British sterling?
Neck through,
Ooh.
string through, solar. It's got the
My
real-
career is through.
It's got the cool little carve outs here. I don't know what his pickups are. 5-way switch.
You
Has
took
6
that in on
strings.
trade,
I don't know
Dane?
any of the specs on it. I just got it yesterday.
Nice.
But it is a solar, and Phil McKnight used to own this guitar. I'm allowed to say that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
that is available tomorrow at normal business hours.
That's
at
right.
Zim's Guitars.
Yep.
So,
And if you want to contact Dane about that solar guitar, you can look at the bottom of your screen, and there is Dane's contact info. Dane, read it off for those listening
Right
to it
here
as
it
a
says
podcast.
Solar A 2.6 TH. I think
What?
would be the model number.
Dane, what's the store's phone number? What are your hours tomorrow?
11 to 6 tomorrow, and my phone number is 480-242-3742, and show me the money.
There you go. So if you're interested in that, give Dane a call at his store tomorrow
Oh,
during normal
right
business
now. Here we
hours.
go.
And
We're gonna take a call.
oh,
All right, here we go. Hello, you're on the air. Johnny Beane, talking guitars and 80s metal.
Hi, I'm calling. I see you sell guitar on Beane Show.
Yeah.
How much can I buy that?
Tonight and tonight only, $100 or 1,000 pesos.
I'll take 2.
Okay.
sounds like David Crosby.
What time are you guys open? I want to
Johnny.
buy it now. I want to buy it right now. Solar.
what time are you off?
I do know that a lot of these solars have the Evertune bridge on it.
Oh, my
This
buddy.
is not one
My
of those.
buddy works for Evertune.
Yeah, this
Show
don't
me
have
close up of that bridge, Dane.
This is not an Evertune bridge. This is just one of those, it looks like a hip shot or
Oh, it's
something.
okay.
Uh-huh.
It's like a
Looks like
beach
it's
man.
pasted on there.
It's cardboard, John. So, why is the shipping so low? How much does that package weigh? 2 pounds. And there's our copyright.
Real low action, super shreddy kind of thing.
Very nice. Very nice, Dean. Very nice. There you go. So give Dane a buzz if you want to buy that tomorrow.
Yeah, no crank calls.
Yeah. Just
Don't
give him a call if you want to buy the guitar.
Stay there.
Ba-doom.
Dave, look out!
I think I'm going to list a couple of things on Reverb and just do the pickup only kind of thing.
Oh,
It's
Bozique,
kinda-
I'm not knocking it. I've heard good things about solar guitars.
Mhm.
Does that actually happen though? Do local customers find you and walk in there and say, "I saw
in
this
a city
online"?
Bounty hunters are
I'm in a
finding
city of like 7 million people. I mean, and if guys are going on looking for a solar, I don't know if I'll put that one on, but I'm going to try to, it's hot out. It's going to get to like 111 tomorrow. And guys don't go out guitar shopping in the heat. So I'm going to do a little Reverb local pickup only kind of stuff and see if that can, get a couple people to drive over.
You should bust out that window where that extra
Never ship.
where the extra what do you call those? Blow dryers, the things that you keep cool with out there.
An air conditioner?
Air conditioner.
Ice.
Open up a drive-through. Because people aren't getting out of their cars, right?
Yeah, that's a thought.
I think that's a great idea.
707, he'd like a
Drive
solar.
through guitar shop.
Yeah.
Drive through, you get 1 minute of play time, and then that's it.
Well, I'm talking about 7 million people. I think Phoenix is like the 5th largest city in the United States now or something like that. It just recently surpassed Dallas, I think. So it's a big city. And if you can't make a living selling guitars in a giant city like this, you're doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm. But it's the first
There's a
hottest
lot
in
of
hottest
people in this
cities.
city. What's that?
It's the first. It comes in first as hottest city.
It really is, man. Summertime
Although,
here.
my
is-
friend's in Texas, and he was telling me Dallas today was 100 and something, and the humidity in Texas is way more than Arizona. Texas is now like Florida. It's crazy with the humidity.
Man,
I
it's
just
61
discovered-
degrees outside right now.
You know how your acoustic guitar will get a top crack because it dries out and you'll get a little crack in the top of acoustic? I've noticed two of my acoustics have top cracks in them now.
Does your crack does the crack in it, or
Yeah.
is that just where you
My
hide
acoustic
your crack?
guitars have just suddenly had little tiny cracks right on the top. Yeah.
With every
They're just
purchase,
cracked
we
up
give
like
a butt flossing scarf to wipe the butt sweat out of if you're in
Make it
Texas, Arizona, or Florida, and you purchase the guitar.
Megatod 707's in this neighborhood, or he's in Arizona somewhere.
He
might be
likes
down in
solars,
Tucson,
man.
but he's been in.
He likes solars. Janice is only
Nice.
68 degrees where she is, but anyway, get your swampy asses down to Zim's Guitars, and go check out that new solar. That's a
right.
cool guitar.
Come on in.
Very nice.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
he goes
Johnny,
right
who
in the straight
who
down.
else did you run into at NAMM? I heard there's some big news that you ran into someone at NAMM besides Adam Reaver and JJ's House of Jams. And who else did you run into? Who is the big name that you ran into at NAMM?
Jason McNamara.
Jason McNamara.
Yeah.
Right,
I heard
Ned?
he was there.
Watch this. He's going to stretch. There he
Rob
goes.
Chapman.
Oh, you missed it. I talked to Rob.
Chapman's got over
I talked to Rob
700
Chapman.
He's got over 700,000 YouTube subscribers.
Who does?
Rob Chapman.
Oh, there you go.
Who?
Chappers, Rob Chapman. He has over 700,000.
Well, have Rob share.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have Rob send a few over to watch Tuesday
Chapman.
night show.
You guys want to see a Chapman?
Sure.
I guess.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw Glenn. Is it Flicker?
Yeah.
Fricker? Saw him as well.
Hey, fucker.
They were actually talking together. That's how I found them.
There you go.
And this is an ML1 traditional. So what that means is the ML1 is a Strat style or an S style guitar. The ML2 would be a Les Paul shape. The ML3 is a Telecaster shape. The ML traditional means it's got traditional single coils in it. And
Like
then he's
that
got ML1 moderns that would have like a humbucker in it. And then he's got Pro Modern, which is a neck through design. But he puts the brass saddles on every guitar. And this is about the $500 version. You can maybe get them for $450. There's a brass bridge inside there. And there's no push pulls or anything. 5-way switch, kind of a nice top. But this is the
it's a good looking guitar.
Yeah, this is Indonesia. What year was this thing? Probably a 2018. So yeah. That's Chapman cool. Has a pretty successful guitar company, and he started his career doing videos with Andertons, and he started like probably in 2006 or something, I think was his first video. And Chapman Guitars has been around for probably about 12 years now, because I remember like 2 years ago he was talking about, I can't believe it's been 10 years of making Chapman guitars. The first run of Chapman's came out of Korea, and then he moved, and they used to say Monkey Lord approved on the back. He was in a band called Monkey Lord. And so it was stamped Monkey Lord approved, and those are the old Korean ones. And then he's since moved his factory. He's moved over, and he's having him built out of Indonesia. And I think it might be the same factory over there that builds those PRS, the S2, what's the guy's name? John Mayer PRS. So I think it's the same factory as those John Mayers. So if you like those $500, intermediate kind of guitars, they got pretty tops on them, and a lot of guys come in and they're like, wow,
well, they better wipe it up.
So that one's for sale tomorrow?
Yeah, I've got this one for sale.
And how much is that one, Dave?
$450.
Well, there you go. A lot of guitar for the money.
It is. They're cool.
That's
and
cool.
They got the, and a lot of people are saying, hey, the rock stars, the YouTubers are the new rock stars, and Rob Chapman is in that group of those big YouTubers. He moved to Malta, so he lives down there in Malta now, which I think is.
I like Malta milk.
Yeah, down in the
Malta
down
balls.
in Greece or someplace, isn't it? Down in the Mediterranean area. He moved there because his wife was from there, so he moved back home with his wife.
Wait a
minute.
He
doesn't do too many videos with Andertons anymore, who's out of like England. But and that's kind of hurt his channel a little bit. But he's sort of on a pace right now where he loses about 100 subscribers a day on his channel, because his channel was so
Sounds
big.
Familiar.
Yeah, his channel was so big,
We try to lose 100 subscribers every Tuesday night, Dave.
Yeah, they start to go down after years and years of people watching the same, same guy.
That's how I get the subscribers back.
And he got in a little bit of trouble because he was selling his guitars from Rift City Guitars. And Rift City went out of business, and they put a little bit of the blame on Chapman. And then he started selling Chapman's out of Guitar Center. And so that kind of ruined his reputation a little bit, because everybody's 100% anti-Guitar Center. And so
I love Guitar Center.
Some of his stuff has been, his channel is declining a little bit in popularity because of a couple issues that he.
Well, don't worry. He'll never top us.
That's true, huh?
No one outscrews the audience like we do. You want to be cheated out of your time in your life? Come right here.
You want to lose hours and hours of sleep
that you'll
by
never
binge
get back?
watching these shows?
Yeah, listen. No one drops in quality like we do.
Johnny, your channel's just going to start to blow up here coming up, man. I just have a good feeling about it. Like you said
I have a
last
feeling
week,
North Korea is going to launch a strike.
the
at our good
Tuesday show got twice as many views as normal, and that's going to be the new normal, is what happened last. And we talked about this too about a month ago. You had where normally you get about 1,000 views on this, and somehow it was 1,900 about a month ago or 6 weeks ago.
No, the other day, last week's Tuesday show. Doubled and then doubled in half the viewership out of the blue.
That's going to be the new norm. It's going to get 2,300 views every Tuesday, something like that.
Right, listen, right now I'm looking for two things. I'm looking for 100 thumbs up. I'll take that. And I'm looking for somebody, please get me a comp copy of the new Def Leppard CD, please. I know it's on YouTube. I want to sit in my car and read the liner notes. Somebody please get a comp copy to Johnny. care to me, care of
Send
Johnny.
it to me first so I can burn it.
Send it to Johnny, care of Johnny, addressed to me. Please send me the new Def Leppard CD. Somebody get me a comp copy.
I'm sure somebody can go on to Amazon, order it real quick, real cheap. It shows up the next day.
I don't care how it gets here. Record company, fans, somebody please get me a copy of the new Def Leppard CD.
The second richest man in America. Let's utilize and give him a few more bucks and order the brand new Def Leppard.
I'll take it from him.
Amazon. Jeff Bezos doesn't have nearly enough money.
Amazon.
Brought to you by Amazon.
Anyway, Johnny, let's keep talking about who else you saw over at NAMM.
After we take this call.
Yeah.
Hello?
They hung up.
Is this a crank call?
Yeah, it's me, Johnny. It's your alter ego.
It's False Flag from Australia, everybody.
What's up, man?
How you going, guys? I just wanted to check in and say that I am not in any pain anymore, so surgery went well, so that's good.
Good.
Nice.
We're very, very happy to hear that, man.
Very cool. Bozique says Johnny pre-recorded this call when he was at NAMM.
I loved watching your videos, your live streams.
I'm glad somebody does.
Really, really.
Wait
really
a
cool
second.
stuff. Really cool.
False Flag, turn down your radio.
I'm glad somebody does.
Turn your TV volume down.
Are you watching this on the telly?
Yeah, he's got the echo going.
I'm trying to sync it.
There he is. False Flag, everybody.
Yeah.
I told you Paulie would appear on the show later tonight. There he is.
Yeah, there he is. You should just put a bunch of old clips. Get clips of him saying the same thing. Like, we need about 5 of his. Well, you could say that, but you would be wrong.
Yeah.
We'll just play that every once in a while.
Paul, what do you think about that?
Jeff
so
Davidson, I would love to find out the new Def Leppard. I
just
need a copy of the CD.
CDs,
Someone needs to get me a
and
copy.
I hope you get them in the next week or so.
Oh, your CD. Right on. Thank you so much. False Flag. That's not really his name. His band is called False Flag, and he has a new record, a new CD out. And he's comping us copies. So we're getting free copies of his.
I'm sending you actual CDs. So.
Yes. Yeah. Well, comping copies. That's
our names are in the liner notes as well, which we really appreciate.
Yeah.
They are.
And also,
yes, they are. False Flag put us in the liner notes. Yes.
What am I hearing? Wait a minute. What's going on? What are you doing?
Mom, is your vibrator going? I think that's Mama Kuda's vibrator.
And, I'm struggling to hear what John says. All I wanted to say is I know this is proof that I am not Johnny Beane. I am took 4, and you are not. So that's undoubtable proof.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, people are saying I pre-recorded this call while I was at the NAMM show, so this is actually fake. What do you say about that?
Well, I don't think you could
Well,
say
I don't think you can.
999 like me.
999.
Johnny's just reading the script.
Never a fake
Yeah,
subscriber
so-
or view.
Yeah, just subscribe, guys. Everyone subscribe to Johnny Beane. It's the best show on the internet.
Thank you, man. We
There you go.
appreciate
The
that.
whole
Thank
entire World Wide Web.
And Dane, Solar Guitars. I've tried a few Solar Guitars, and they're the best guitars for the price that I've ever seen.
A lot of bang for the buck.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Keith Campbell, Mama Kuda's got the rabbit.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Alice.
See you guys.
Good
Bye.
night, False Flag. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. And welcome Alice Martinez, who can't hear us.
Alice.
Alice heard we were talking about vibrators, and she just stormed right on. I'm expecting Linny, Lou, and Mary. Here's Janice. Probably Amanda's going to pop on. Sandra. All our girl audience is going to come on and check out our conversation about the vibrators.
You guys heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard it very clearly. I thought it was Mama Kuda upstairs with her rabbit.
John, wasn't you telling us about a museum in Iceland, right?
Well, I talked about that last week, the Penis Museum, that Jimi Hendrix's dong is on display.
You know, all the girls are going to start showing up here.
They go all flying, booking flights to Iceland. Hello,
I heard
welcome,
Tokyo has
welcome
something like
to the
that,
Penis
too.
Museum. Everyone's
I heard
coming
Tokyo
on.
or somewhere in Japan had the same thing. It's like the Museum of Sex or something.
I mean, those are all over the place, but that Penis Museum is special. It's got specimens of every type of penis, including the human ones from Plastercaster, which, you know, had all the celebrity penises like Jimi Hendrix and all the rock stars. So Mama Kuda's already looking at the travel brochures. She's going to see Linny, Lou, and Mary on the flight. There you go. The flying car. She's going to fly Wonderbug. Her and the woodpecker. We're going to see Packer, not woodpecker.
Alice, can you hear me? Don't
Alice,
leave.
Can you hear me? See me. hear
Alice.
me.
Alice.
She's like, what?
Alice.
Alice.
Alice, call 514.
Sounds like Sam the Butcher having sex
3263.
on the Brady Bunch. Alice. Alice. Alice.
We need all the women in the chat.
Marsha.
To call.
Marsha.
They need to call us. WhatsApp app. Come on, Johnny, show us the WhatsApp app. All the girls in the chat.
Yeah.
Can call us now. On the
Alice,
WhatsApp.
call us.
Yeah, G. Bushnoff. That's Wonderbug was terrific. Yeah, Alice, call in.
Oh, the music is loud. Alice, where are you? I think she's at a concert.
The Backstreet Boys concert.
Whoa.
Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah. Backdoor boys tonight. Our assholes are all tight.
Backstreet Boys.
Oh boy. That's really funny. You know the show's not good when Alice is sitting there on her phone. Huh? Johnny Beane's on. Oh yeah, the concert.
Who's in the back? Oh, there's the Backstreet Boys.
That's great. Is that the venue?
That's the Back Alley Boys.
That's where they're playing right now. The back.
You know where this was?
I'm afraid to ask.
You know where this was?
You don't. The NAMM show.
You don't recognize.
I was about to say,
this
is that
dumpster?
NAMM?
You don't recognize this place?
Oh, I do. That's out behind my shop here. It's the back door. It's Zim's
Yeah, Johnny
Guitars.
tried breaking in the other day.
You don't recognize this place?
See the little air conditioner up on the wall, Johnny? I do have an air conditioner.
Look, that's where it was.
Wow. So when you ask Dane, can I use your bathroom? Is that where they're going?
Yeah, they just go out in the alley.
Where's the glory hole I hear so much about? All right, now that place I know right there. That's Mari's Italian restaurant, boys and girls.
Yeah, that was the back parking at Mari's.
So now, who'd you see at Mari's?
A lot of homeless people in the trash dumpster.
Yeah, they know good food.
You can live on the breadsticks they throw out.
Johnny, what did you have at Mari's? Did anyone order the clam chowder? That's the important question.
No.
Oh, what is wrong?
Nobody did because they were out.
Guys, there was only like 4 of us there.
They said some guy in a pink scarf ate it all.
They ran out of clam chowder?
Nobody showed up. There was 4 of us at Mari's on Friday night.
God, I want some of that chowder right now.
Mari's
is amazing.
And there was a family in the big table. They already had a nice party going on in the big table that we usually get.
Who's this Yenta you're talking to?
She's the waitress.
Oh, then she's cool.
She took
anyone that works at Mari's is awesome.
Oh, Laz, what's Laz doing?
He's flirting.
He followed.
You know, my wife isn't here. We're on an open relationship, and
you want to show me the glory hole in the back alley?
Yeah, Mari's is the best.
Yeah, so that was our table.
You sat in view of our table.
Yeah, and so unfortunately we couldn't get the big table, and so
because you didn't have a big party. I go there, I gather the troops.
10 minutes and ate some bread that was on their table and said, "I gotta go, guys."
Mm-hmm.
What'd you guys get? Now there's JJ.
I wish I had about 10% of the energy that he has.
Oh, JJ's great.
He is so high energy.
Yeah, I know the feeling. So what did you guys order? What did you get?
I got the pizza margarita, the small one. Oh, it was great. It was great. I actually gave away 2 slices to our friends. I can't remember their names, but I gave away 2 slices of my dinner to them before their dinners, and I was full.
Nice.
You know, the problem is I ate that big giant thing of mac and cheese and barbecued brisket like 2 or 3 hours before this. There was no way I could eat anymore.
Oh, wow.
I was stuffed. I hit the food truck at like 4, and this was like at 7.
Oh, I'd be saving all my.
No, this was like 8:30
at Mari's.
Was it?
This is like 8 o'clock.
I gotta go there when I get back to LA. You don't need to go to NAMM to go to Mari's. That place is so good. And who else was with you? What did JJ get?
It was amazing. I don't know. Because what happened was we had this booth, and then they gave us the booth behind this booth, and so I was actually sitting. Oh, look, he's talking to you, or he's calling you, I guess.
I thought he was sitting next. Was that Wolfgang next to him?
That's his intern.
Oh, okay.
His intern, Elliot, is his name.
Elliot, phone home.
Yeah. Let's see.
Fast forward to where the food came.
He was calling you. Actually, we didn't film when the food was there. Most of the filming we did was
trying
outside.
To call me. Zim, get over here, man.
I think all the people are ordering you a pizza, Dane. They're ordering you a pizza at Mari's.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually streamed mostly waiting outside.
Nice.
Which there we go. There's Catella, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mari's
the weather was
Italian
great.
Restaurant's the best.
And the weather. Interested, Disney. What's the road that takes you right to Disneyland? It's like walking distance from there. Is it called Disney Way, or there's the entrance?
Well, the Disney Way is on one side, and I think Catella is the other one.
Yeah. So this, for anybody interested, That's pretty much Disneyland on the other side of them palm trees there.
Harbor Boulevard, Rena springs up. That's cool.
And,
yeah, I mean, when you go to NAMM,
average,
usually you just walk around.
The average temperature there is 72 degrees.
In her mouth.
Every year. Every day of the year. I mean, it gets cold. It gets a little bit warmer. But the average temperature is 72 degrees.
That's
so
cool.
It's like basically living in paradise as far as the weather.
And Johnny's got the sound effects spot.
Yeah.
That kept going off in my backpack everywhere I went. Like every step I would take, I would hear this.
Out of Mars,
Johnny's going up the steps, and you just hear. Sorry.
Yeah, but you were there, right, Dane? Did you show up? I have a memory of you sitting next to me.
After you'd finished recording this, I showed up.
Yeah.
You guys hadn't ordered yet. I was stuffed full of food. I ate like 2 of your breadsticks, and I was like, I gotta go.
It's
And
better
I
than
went
being
back to
stuffed
my
full of
room
cock.
and watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
How is it?
I did. I watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I love them. I love that movie.
Yeah,
Nice.
I have seen that.
So what was it for each of you guys? What was the best thing that you saw at NAMM this year? What were the highlights for you guys?
Guitar wise, gear wise?
Yeah, both.
Well, I mean, I'd say that Hydra. The Hydra was
Steve
like
Vai's Hydra guitar.
Coolest thing there. Yeah.
That's what I kept hearing. Dane, what about you?
Coolest
I thing you saw at NAMM this.
I think just running into Johnny and running into the.
I was going to tell you to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, the people that know us because of doing this show, and I probably had 3 or 4 guys go, "Hey man, I see you on John." They're like, "Zim, I see you on Johnny Beane," and so you shake a couple hands and say, "Thank you for watching that, man." And
because we have the best audience in the world. We have the best viewers in the world.
Probably the funnest part was just
we do it all for the fans.
Recognized by some people. I didn't see any rock stars. If I would have tried to do a yo-yo trick video like I did 3 years ago, where I actually got like 20 rock stars or YouTubers to give me a yo-yo trick, I never could have pulled that off this time because there wasn't enough celebrities to do yo-yo tricks. I didn't see any of them guys.
Right.
So I would have been.
There's Steve Vai calling in right now.
Is it? Oh,
could be.
Hello?
Johnny.
Who's this?
It's Keith.
That's our streamer. It's Keith Campbell.
Which number? Who are you calling?
It's me,
Keith
Johnny.
Campbell. Just put him on the line.
You know what my favorite part of NAMM was? You guys meeting with Rochelle. She was my sidearm during the Young Guns show, March 1st, down in San Diego, House of Blues. That was such a mind blow.
Now, who's Rochelle?
Who?
Okay, never mind. Bye.
Johnny's trying to be funny right now. He's in the middle of a bit. Johnny's in the middle of a bit.
What the hell?
It's a funny.
Hangs up on him.
Yeah. No, that was somebody
Keith
that
Campbell.
Yeah, I know who that was. No, yeah, that was somebody that showed up, and that was after Laz, and
What were you guys running a train? After Laz?
No. No, it's on video. If you go to the NAMM. I don't know what night it was. It's all you can see it.
All right.
Yeah.
So what? So wait, who's Rochelle?
Somebody that just showed up.
So it's a friend of Keith's.
I guess, yeah.
Who's the girl that Laz was dancing with Saturday night out at the Yamaha stage when you were watching Tank and the whatever their band was?
They were great, man. That band?
Is that the same girl?
Yeah. It's on the video. Watch
They're
the video.
dancing
You'll see it.
together. They're just having a riot.
Mm-hmm.
So did Keith sit with you guys?
Who?
Did Keith sit with you guys?
We didn't sit anywhere. Everybody was walking.
Keith? No,
and
Keith
just
wasn't there.
standing.
I thought Keith said he was at NAMM. No? Yes, no, maybe. What's going on?
There.
What's going on?
He wasn't there.
So are you telling us that Keith wasn't there, but his wife was?
All right, pick up the phone and stop fucking with
Laz?
All right, let's see. Who? Pick up the phone.
Hello?
Hi, am I on the air?
Who's this?
Johnny,
will you stop fucking with these people?
Huh? I'm call screening.
But you already call screening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but when somebody calls and you don't know who they are, you got to screen the call.
Why?
Because they could drop any kind of F-bomb.
So?
It's Tuesday night. What does it matter? I'm dropping F-bombs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Keith, if you're listening, call back. Call back now.
Somebody doesn't want to let Keith talk about.
I want Keith to
NAMM.
talk. I want Keith to talk. I want to hear what Keith has to say. Keith, call back again.
Somebody, Johnny Beane, doesn't want.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Am I on the air? I want to issue a complaint. I got a complaint about the show. It's very foul-mouthed, and it's not very entertaining. All you guys talk about is music and stuff. Can you talk about nice things? All right. Let him talk this time.
Hello?
Yeah, hey, this is Campbell.
Cool. Put him on the air.
Is this? Who is this?
What the hell's going on with
this
last
guy
and
my wife?
I want to know what's going on
right now.
What do you know?
What do you know?
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Who is this?
This is Keith Campbell. Now,
oh, hey,
tell
Keith.
me what is going on with Labs and my wife.
Keith, how you doing, man? I had no idea who that was, Keith.
Music therapy.
What the hell's going on with this last guy and my wife?
You'd have to ask
him. What am I
him.
hearing a tripler for?
He already left. Yeah, turn your radio up.
Wow, that
was another irritated husband, but this time not directed at me, thankfully.
That was a weird call.
That was kind of strange. But no, in all seriousness, I don't know who that was. It was somebody that showed up, followed us around, and it was a fun time.
Well, wait, was that was Keith, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one, yeah, that was Keith. Okay. Let's see. Keith says, switch the WhatsApp to Mancuda on Tuesdays.
Huh?
Yeah.
Why was he echoing all over the place?
I don't know.
It's maybe because he had the show on.
All right. Just let him talk. Hi, Lindy. Hopefully that's Lindy Lynch calling.
Hey, Lindy. Hey, you're on the air.
Hi, douche nozzle. Remember me?
David Crosby?
Yeah, it's me, the guy you don't want to talk to.
What's going on,
Tell
Keith?
Dane it wasn't my wife, okay? Apparently that was Sherman Callahan's girlfriend, according to you.
No. It wasn't.
Nice.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
So,
She had questions about that as well when I spoke with her that night and the next day.
speaking of questioning, happy Pride Month to everybody in the LGBTQ and plus
with
community.
Little girls, okay? That could have been your daughter, right?
Thank
I can't believe you
heaven
guys
for
left it behind
little
either.
girls.
Have a good night.
Thank heaven for little girls
Is he
and
mad?
all the other
Yeah.
ages too.
Oh no.
So who's sleeping with who now?
I have no idea. Don't know.
All right. And the drama continues. So what happened on Saturday now?
Ugh.
Oh no.
I'm curious what happened.
On Saturday? Hang on.
Get to the bottom and apologize if we have. Just get to the bottom of it. Apologize and say
What drama with someone's spouse is going on?
Hello, call screening for the Beane Show.
Hello, this is Black Salami. I just wanted to state that this show is a complete waste of time. Everyone needs to spend 3 hours of their time to watch this crap. You all should be ashamed.
Thank you. Another roaring report. Thank you, Black Salami.
Wow.
this show does suck. It's true.
More importantly, let's say hi in the chat to Lindy Lynch, who always has the attention of my boner. Was there some, Johnny? Was there some drama with Laz and a girl at NAMM? I'm getting that impression.
It wasn't drama. It was just
Laz, turn the TV off. No. Okay, here's the truth.
All right, let's hear it.
The total truth of everything
Yes.
that was Saturday night. Okay.
What happened? For
All
our
right,
audience benefit, what happened? Everyone
were-
kick back, pop up a cold Bang energy drink, and let's hear what happened.
Okay, so we're hanging out at the Hilton. Yes, hanging out at the Hilton, and you guys can see it. The video's there. I mean, it's just go
It's
to
all on
Saturday
video.
night.
Yeah.
Go to Saturday night. You'll see it. It was like we did like 4 hours. So we were just hanging out, and some friends of ours come walking in, and this person's walking in with them, and basically just kind of jumped all over Laz.
Is this person a girl?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and they wouldn't leave Laz alone. They wouldn't
I
leave
wouldn't
Laz
say
alone.
jumped all over. I would say they just were talking.
Okay.
So some mutual friends. Do we want to get into who these friends were?
Good friends of ours.
Okay, who shall apparently remain nameless. And one of them had a girl with them. Was it his girlfriend or something?
No.
Okay, but there was a girl in the group.
There was a few. There was a couple.
Oh, I really should have gone to NAMM, huh?
You missed out this year.
Yeah, so I've heard.
You could be in the center of all this drama.
Symmetry, I haven't watched the footage yet, so I'm going to watch it. Make no mistake, I'm going to watch this video we're discussing. I just want everybody in the chat to be up to date on what's going on.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, watch the video. We were just hanging out, watching the bands. We went from the Hilton, which has one band. We go across the street to the Marriott, which had another band, which we were watching. And then we left, and right in the middle at the Yamaha stage, they had a band. And we actually...
Well, hold on, Johnny. Before you continue on with this dramatic story, I just want to get ready to watch it properly with some delicious Kernels gourmet popcorn. Always the right time to have some delicious popcorn when a major sporting event or a good show or a drama like this is happening. delicious Kernels gourmet popcorn. Oh my gosh. Okay, have the Kernels ready. Kernels gourmet popcorn and more, by the way, proud sponsor of the show. When you want candy or treats or chocolate or nuts, delicious Kernels gourmet popcorn is always the right treat to have at the time that drama arises. What's better at a movie or a show than having some Kernels gourmet popcorn? You want to have some ready for you at the couch in case something like this happens. And what a great night like tonight to enjoy some of this delicious Kernels gourmet popcorn and more. And when you order from Kernels, you mentioned Johnny Beane or Jay Hannon, you will get more product. They will send you more bags of delicious popcorn and treats, bigger portions, more of them. So Kernels, delicious gourmet popcorn and more when you're ready to watch some drama. Thank you, Kernels gourmet popcorn. Go ahead, Johnny. Tell me what happened.
Thank you, Kernels.
Yes.
So, I mean, just what happened was we were just hanging out with some friends, and there was this other person there that was just following us around. I don't think they were really a part of the group. I don't think so. I don't think so. They just kind of like just jumped into like our conversations. And then basically it was just following Laz around. And I think the reason Keith is upset is because we all got separated. And when you get separated at NAMM, you'll never find the other person ever again. Ever. I mean, you guys know that.
Well, yeah, there's kidnappings all the time into the slavery trade in Mexico. So yeah, they're grabbing bodies left and right. Very hard to go ahead.
Could be happening. Mm-hmm. So anyway, if you don't know somebody's if you don't have their number, if you get separated out there, you'll never find them again. Mm-hmm. So we got separated from this person, and that's why Keith is upset, because Keith actually knew that person. And then I guess that person was calling Keith saying, I'm lost. And then so Keith is like texting me as I'm trying to go to sleep saying, hey, you've shame on you for not paying more attention to whoever that was. And I'm like, I didn't know who that was. Actually, and what happened was they actually took off with another group of people is what happened.
Okay, so in a nutshell, all this is posted on which video? Because I want to watch this.
The Saturday night video.
Okay, I'm gonna watch Saturday night's video and see if I can figure out this little dramedy.
It's all there.
Anyway, thank you everybody for bringing it to my attention.
Leave a thumbs up on that video, please.
Sounds like another dramatic NAMM that didn't need to be dramatic.
Nothing bad actually happened to anybody.
Yeah, nothing bad happened to anybody.
No,
okay.
Didn't do anything.
Well.
We're just trying to have and make a joke.
Okay.
Trying to have fun.
Anyway,
this is supposed to be funny.
Yeah. Speaking of terrible, let's get all the misery out at once. 20 years ago, Robin Crosby passed away. Huge loss for the music industry. And I want to just acknowledge that it was 20 years ago the other day that we lost Robin Crosby of Rat. Robin is one of those unsung guitarists that really doesn't get the attention he deserved. Robin King Crosby, 6'6" of gentle giant, and really, one half of Rat's guitar sound, along with Warren DeMartini. So just want to acknowledge and tribute Robin Crosby, because G. Bushnell, it doesn't feel like it's been 20 years, right?
And
since he passed away,
Robin was like the main songwriter. He had a lot to do with it. Warren DeMartini's great guitar player, but Robin wrote basically those first two albums, and then once the third and even the fourth album, those started to come out, Robin didn't participate much, and they didn't have the big hit songs on them. So Robin is really responsible for a big chunk of the writing on those first two albums, Out of the Cellar and then the Invasion of Your Privacy.
Yeah, Robin was a very big part of Rat's sound and the writing of it. And I just want to give him acknowledgement. And then while we're giving tribute, let's also pay homage to Alec John Such, who passed away. Alec John Such, a bassist of Bon Jovi, original founding member bassist of Bon Jovi, who passed away the other day at age 70. And another sad loss. This is what I always say. This is why I say go watch live music, because the fact is, our heroes, our peers, our rock stars won't be around forever. So appreciate them while they're there. Alec John Such passed away, 70 years old. Very, very sad. And our condolences out to the Bon Jovi crowd there, because, it really sucks. It really sucks. You don't realize, we're all getting old and time's passing. And even though he wasn't back in the band, he left the band in the 90s, I think about 94, if I'm thinking right, and came back when they were inducted finally into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And but when you form a band that's legendary and you tour 5 years in a row together nonstop, your family, that's your family, and you think, from watching all those videos, you've seen his face a million times, and yeah, you're right, G. Enough, 70 is not old. So died very young, and, just real sad. So condolences to fans of Bon Jovi, Alec John Such.
And he did make the little under the chin triangular little mustache,
soul patch.
Yeah, he made that popular. He was the guy that had that little right under his bottom lip, little triangular patch of a beard. He made that popular.
Yeah, I mean, Mary's 86, and I still like to rail her, even in the wheelchair.
Oh, my gosh.
There you go. Speaking of elderly and hot, let's just touch real quick and give congratulations to Queen Elizabeth, 96 years old, for her 70th Jubilee on the throne. 70 years she's been sitting on the throne. I think the last time I sat on a throne for that long was after a big night of Mexican food. And yet still, even at 96, I have never wanted to fuck a woman more than Queen Elizabeth. I'm telling you, with those big colorful hats on, and she's holding the little Grace Kelly kind of purse like this, you just want to pound that ass. I mean, give her the royal slam. I mean, there's nothing more hot than thinking you're effing the Queen of England. Long live the Queen, and 96 years young. Boy, do I want to fuck your face, Queen Elizabeth. There you go. She'll knight me.
I'm sure all the English people in the audience really approve of that.
Right now, I could just see my friend Scott, and he's over in England. He's sipping tea, and that's not right, man, Coot. That's not right.
Yeah.
Nope. It's dunking a thing in there. And
actually, it's 4 in the morning there.
Dunking a biscuit in there
right now.
He's getting up for breakfast, early riser.
You want a dunk or biscuit?
I don't think that's right, man, Cuda. Yep. Oh boy, yeah. No, I'm telling you, there's something about. I mean, there's elderly and there's elderly. I mean, call it a kink or whatever, but somehow there's something about Queen Elizabeth that I just love her to death. And, I mean, come on. How many chances do you get to fuck the Queen? Something about it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I expect right now those guards to be marching to my house with the big furry hats, like they stand guard. I expect like 2 of them. Knock, knock, knock. Yep. The Queen wants a word. A word,
yeah,
please.
You're in big trouble now, man. You're in big trouble.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, look, God bless her, man. All jokes aside, God bless her. 96, 70 years on the throne.
Is that all? I would think 96, like 20 years ago or something.
It's easy to live a good life when you are the Queen.
Yeah. Megaton says, give her a proper rogering.
What is
right.
that?
It's a
They got something to do with Roger Moore.
There you are. 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 There you are.
Good show, Mancuda. Good show. Hellstorm says, do you want the queen to cradle your crown jewels? Can't drive 55. That's not the queen. That's a man, baby. I'll show up in Austin Powers' velvet suit. Or a good boogering. Give her a good boogering, Mancuda. Thrash her about, Mancuda.
Ew.
I know right now my friends in England are writing me the worst emails.
How dare you, sir?
I know. Hey, I love England. I love all my friends in England. And for that matter, I love Queen Elizabeth. But man, do I want to give Lizzie a round robin in her. Wow. Yeah.
The Queen's scepter is now being inserted into places.
All right. I don't know. Certain things just get me hot. Hellstar says Thomas McRockland just threw his Kiesel at the screen.
May I have this shag, Your Majesty?
You know there's going to be a gif of me doing that.
Go on, give her a good thrashing, Your Majesty. Give her.
Oh, wow.
The Beatles got to meet the Queen.
Yeah, but did they get to
and
meet?
And the Queen took like 90% of their income in tax. Taxed them 90%. The Beatles, they got taxed like 90% of everything they ever made.
Well, that's
why they started recording in like other places.
And that's why in 1776 we started something else. So just saying. No, look, seriously, I love Queen Elizabeth. God bless her. I'm gonna have some fun though. I would not mind giving her the royal Mancuda face glazing.
Janice is playing some guitar all the time.
Yeah, no, Janice is a dedicated player. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, speaking of a good rogering, so Lindy Lynch is in the chat. That's always what I like to see. Thank you, Lindy.
Lindy,
let's see.
Call in, Lindy.
Oh, I'd love Lindy to call in. Let's see. I talked about Journey's new CD coming out. What else here did I want to touch on? Kiss Kruise we talked about. The Kiss lip sync we talked about. I guess we're back on NAMM.
What about your
Mama
guitar?
Oh, is it time for the show and tell? Yeah, you know what? We could do show and tell guitar. Let's do show and tell guitar right now. Brought to you by, let's hit those sponsors, baby. The ones we haven't hit yet. Vineham Custom Pickups. Vineham Custom Pickups. When you want a custom boutique level pickup made to your specifications, like this Mancuda Custom right here from Vineham. You go to Vineham Custom Pickups. Craig Vineham will set you up. You tell him what you want. He will make it and be very fair about his pricing. He'll make it in every color of the rainbow and give you good pricing for your tone. When you want a good tone, you get a Vineham Custom Pickup. So if you have an old Les Paul and you want to bring that 50s tone back, if you want something custom wound like a Duncan JB but with a little less mud on it, you tell Craig Vineham what you want. He will wind it to your specs. Vineham Custom Pickups for all the tone you need for your tone as you give the queen the bone. Thank you, Vineham Custom Pickups.
Oh, my God.
And when you want to hot rod your guitar, Johnny, you go to fu-tone.com, fu-tone.com. FU-Tone is the place to hot rod your guitar. You want titanium parts, you want some titanium saddles, you want custom tuners, you want noiseless springs, you want a whole guitar ready to go, hot rodded and all set up with their own custom bridges. FU-Tone.com. Adam will take such good care of you. FU-Tone.com, and mention that you saw it on Talking Guitars and 80s Metal Live. And of course, go ahead, Johnny.
Adam is awesome. We hung out at the NAMM show. If I can find the there we go. This is a preview.
Ooh,
well, there's no sound.
Exclusive.
There's no sound, but there we are hanging out.
There you go.
See, I actually know him.
I'll fill in the blanks.
Yeah, I know Adam, and he'll give you a good deal on all that hot rod stuff Mancuda's talking about.
So FU-Tone.com. When you want to hot rod your guitar with all sorts of custom parts, you want to upgrade your guitar, FU-Tone.com is the place you go to find all those trick parts. All the cool upgrades for your guitar, or even whole guitars. You want a detuner? That's the place to get it. Whatever you want, they have it there, and they will improve your tone. FU-Tone.com. Also, Johnny, when Ned wants a kill switch for his guitar, where do you send that cute little pussycat?
Oh, look at this guy.
A pro-level kill switch. Where do you send
Adam
it?
was actually asking if Ned was there. He loves Ned. He loves Ned. And I had my backpack, and I'm like, I wish I could have brought him with me.
Yeah, it'd be like carrying Yoda, Luke Skywalker on Dagobah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Johnny, when you want a professional level kill switch for Ned, where do you send him?
Tesi Switch.
To Tesi Switch. Tesi Switch makes the most durable kill switches out there for your guitar. Whether you want a small little finger switch or a big honkin' arcade style button. Those are the ones I like. Light up ones, custom colors. Tesi Switch has the pro grade kill switch that the professional rock stars use. Those are the ones you can beat the snot out of, and they keep bouncing back and never fail you. Tesi Switch, the ones you want when you want a pro level kill switch. And of course, Swiss Picks, the greatest gripping guitar pick ever. Upside down. There you go. Swiss Picks.
Pretty cheesy.
With raised holes. You can get them at their website or even go over to Zim's Guitars. Zim sells them. Swiss Picks. Once you get your grip on with a Swiss Pick, you will never regret it. Those are them. Look at those bad boys. Those nuclear cheddars. Hell yeah. Swiss Picks. Once you check those out, you will want some more. Let's get to today's show and tell guitar. Thank you, Bang Energy Drink.
You didn't give us a clue today.
This randying of the Queen brought to you by Bang Energy Drink. Don't blame me, blame Bang.
Long live the Queen.
Oh, I do love me some Bang Energy Drink.
That is what the Queen said. I did give a clue today. I said today's show and tell guitar is combat ready. It is combat ready. That was today's clue. And boy, oh boy, I wasn't kidding. Because, let's see. Johnny, if you please.
Kamikaze.
Look at that bad boy. Look at that thing.
Woo!
Get your thumbnail now, Johnny.
Click.
Dang it.
Click.
Dang it.
Click.
Click.
Dang it.
You got your thumbnail yet, Johnny?
Click. Click.
Dang it.
Oh, boy.
You got your thumbnail yet, Johnny?
Welcome to Tech More on Tuesday.
Dang it.
Oh, boy.
You got your thumbnail yet, Johnny?
Welcome to Tech More
Click.
on Tuesday.
Dang
Come on,
I got
Johnny.
it. I got it like 2 minutes ago.
Okay. This is a 1988 BC Rich Gunslinger in winter camouflage. This bad boy, look at that. White and gray. 1988 BC Rich Gunslinger. Longtime listeners know these are personal favorites of mine. I love these. And some of these graphics by Dan Lawrence, Glenn Matejal are just so 80s cool. Look at that. Bullet holes riding across a winter camouflage metal finish. And this is one of those that goes along the back as well, which would have been a custom order for this graphic because they don't always. There you go. With the riveted seams along the metal. Look at that. That's cool, huh? I love this. I love this guitar. Why are you flashing to Dane?
Dane, what do you think of that guitar?
I don't like it, Johnny. Yeah, so this Gunslinger, again, for those that aren't familiar with Gunslingers, this was BC Rich's all-business shredder. Basically an alder body with a licensed Floyd Rose, DiMarzio Super Distortion pickup in this one volume. That's it, all business. You notice the pickup is angled, and you notice there is an axis angle cut here at the heel, give you a little bit better upper fret access. This particular one is rosewood. Also, most Gunslingers came with maple. You could custom order rosewood, and they would do it. This particular one, I think the rosewood looks nice with the winter camouflage, right? And of course, that reverse headstock. I love these. Made in the USA. Sell me every one you got. I love these things. Love these things.
What's that noise?
I don't know.
And look, what's
Dane's
happening? What's happening over there?
Truck in the back.
Oh.
Scooby, Scooby Doo, where is Dane? Scooby Dane. Scooby, Scooby Dane, where you go? Got some work to do now. If you merged Scooby and Shaggy, you'd have Scooby Dane. Anyway, Gunslinger. So there you go. Winter camo with the rivets. And I love the bullet hole marks. Now, some of these, they actually drilled holes through the whole body to make it look like bullet holes. This one's just painted on. It's just a painted on effect. And they usually gave, like, they assigned a number, like right here, over here, to make it look like a tank or battleship number. You know, whatever military vehicle this is copied off of. I think that looks cool. Again, Dan Lawrence, Glenn Matejal, some of the coolest graphics that I own are by those guys. I love these things. Light, all business, very fast neck, flat D-shaped necks. Really, really fast and cool. Just oiled maple backs. Real slick. I love it. And later on, they stopped drilling into the headstock because it was stronger the other way when they didn't go so far in. But that's how you tell the years. There you go. Rosewood gives an interesting tone. And usually these came with DiMarzio Super Distortions, but they'd put on whatever you want. I've seen ones with the MGs, and then it really doesn't matter because later on, everyone changes out their pickups. Like to say, I don't know, Vineham custom pickups? Just saying. But usually the standard they would give these with were DiMarzio Super Distortions. Yeah, and I really love the Gunslingers. Like I said, it's not for everybody. Some people like, yeah, hey man, could I picked one up and I don't like it. It's not my style. I prefer something else like a Jackson or something. Gunslingers are my jam. They're, you know, I like Jacksons too. I like a lot of other brands, Charvel, Kramer. Ibanez ESP, but these particularly for me, to my individual tastes, are my personal favorites. So I have a lot of them. I'm always looking to buy them. I just dig them. But I thought this one was really neat, with the winter camo. And again, the rosewood board. That is your show and tell guitar of the week today. BC Rich, 1988 Winter Camouflage Gunslinger. There you go. Cool. Cool, man, Cuda. Cool guitar. Or as my mother would say, oh, that's nice. I like that one. Oh. Mama Cuda goes to me today. She's like, I really like the sound of a guitar. I said, well, how come every time I play, you always tell me to shut it off? Well, I don't like it going through those amplifier things. I'm like, okay. Kind of cuts down on hearing them,
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Let's see. Jesus Rapes Me wants to know, do I have any guitars that were made post 2000? Sure I do. I bought some ESPs later on. I bought some Jackson and Charvels afterwards, like NAMM display guitars. Look, I have some anniversary Charvels that were made as good as the original ones from the 40th anniversary 11 guitars. I have two of those that you won't find a better playing guitar. I mean, there are just some that, very few that were made later that I prefer, but most of my guitars are from the 80s, a bunch of them from the 70s, but most are from the 80s. And look, I have a couple in the 90s. I have, some after 2000. It all depends what appeals to me. And I always tell people the same thing. Buy what is good for you. Buy what you like to play. Like I said, I've put Gunslingers in the hands of friends, and they're like, what do you like about these, man, Kuda? It's not as cool as like your Jackson Rhodes or something. It's a personal taste. Some people like, import Charvel model series. Some people like Japanese guitars better than American. It's all a matter of personal taste. My personal taste, I happen to like these, some people don't. Some people just don't. Some people prefer Kramer Beretta. Some people prefer Jackson Rhodes. Some people prefer Jackson Soloist, different necks and whatever. This is not a big neck. This is a small neck, but for the way my hand falls to it, this is what I personally like. And I like a lot of others. I mean, I have neck through guitars from Jackson and BC Rich and other stuff. But like I said, there's something about these that just gets my nostalgic balls boiling. And, every time I masturbate in the shower, I'm usually thinking of a gunslinger or, some ex-girlfriend. But the gunslingers are consistent. So there you go. Anyone want to sell me some? Message me on Facebook. Love these things. There you go.
Yes.
Today's show and tell guitar of the week.
Buy stuff that we like and send it to us. Please.
Like the new Def Leppard CD.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Care of Johnny. Get me one, please.
I'll take a new Def Leppard CD.
Thank you, James Bridges. Appreciate that.
I like to listen sometimes.
Yeah, no, look, I love Def Leppard. I was listening the other day. I was, driving around. I like to drive at night. I don't know what it is. I get very nostalgic, obviously, and I drive around at night when the roads are empty, and I just crank 80s metal. I crank, random stuff. The other day I was listening to Killer Dwarfs. I was listening to Queensryche. I was listening to Shark Island. I was listening to Bad English, and I was listening to Megadeth, and I was listening to Def Leppard's Hysteria. And there's just something about the 80s metal scene, and I always say this, that you always remember where you were when you heard Van Halen's 5150 come out, You always remember the first time you heard something from, Metallica, whatever it is. Music always evokes nostalgia in you. And I just love to just drive around and listen to, all the bands of the 80s, because it was a time like no one else. And, the instruments from that period, I also feel are, very nostalgic and, unlike other periods. I think they're made differently for a different type of musician. You mostly shredders, and the colors, the shapes. There's just something about that 80s metal music and the instruments used to make them that really, really just gets me going. So what?
I agree. I agree with everything you just said.
Absolutely. Thank you. Let's see. Octopus asked something. Octopus here says, do you think there's any truth to reverse headstocks being better for the different string lengths after the nut? I know there's some headstocks that just are rumored to not stay in tune. Like there was a BC Rich shape called the droopy headstock, named after my penis, probably. And the headstock came at a downward angle that just really wasn't good for the string tension against the nut. And it just had a hard time for some people staying in tune, depending on your playing style. This is, before everyone was, using locking nuts.
R2R3 locking nuts?
Yeah, lock up my nuts. Here comes the queen. But being better for the different string lengths after the nut, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not as technical as I should be on that knowledge, but I do know for me, it's a style choice that really came out in the 80s and was never seen. Pointy headstocks in general are really symbolic of the 80s. But there was something about a reverse headstock that just looked a little extra cool to me anyway. But I'm not sure, honestly, about as far as the what about you, John? Do you know any of that? Or
reverse headstocks? You mean why they do them? Why that's done?
As far as are they better for the different string lengths after the nut than like a standard? I mean, I wouldn't think like something like that. I mean, looking at this again, I don't think it's extreme enough to really affect that. I mean, it seems to come out pretty straight,
I think it's just for looks.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's very different.
At least for this style. For something like the droopy headstock I was talking about, I think that does affect it. But like for something pretty close to the strings being parallel, I think it's just aesthetics. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a good tech guy, but
I've never been a fan of the reverse headstock. I think they're ugly. I'm not talking about that your particular guitar. I'm just saying in general.
Sure. I mean, look, I'm never liked the upside down, a guy.
Whatever it is.
I'm more of a guy, with the, with visual than technical. But looking in the chat, G. Bushnov says, if you're using a locking nut, no. But if you're using a non-locking nut, yes. So I'm going to take his word that it's very possible.
That's cool.
Yeah, and what I was saying is, as far as listening to while I'm driving, there's something about, for me, that has a nostalgia where I like to get the CD. I like to play it in my car. I like to park somewhere and read the liner notes out of the booklet while I hear it the first time. There's something about it. Let's see.
That I agree with.
G. Bushloff says octopus ears, a straight string pull from the nut to the tuners is the best way to go. Now, in that particular headstock, that's pretty close. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
G. Bushnuff says the locking nut lets you get away with a lot of tuning issues.
Yes. Yeah, that is true, I guess.
Keith Campbell, hang in with us, man. I don't know the situation of what went on at NAMM, but hang with us, brother.
Mm-hmm. No, I told you what happened. We got separated.
I'm still a little lost in it, but
we got separated from that person because they chose to go off with some other people. We have no idea how to get in touch with them, and that's what happened.
I don't know. I guess watch Saturday's video and be your own judge is all I could say, because I'm not in the forefront. I'm discovering it as I'm watching today's video. So, speaking directly to you, Keith, I hope you stick around, because I love you, brother. We talk on the side. Not as much as I love Lindy, but I'm just saying because, Lindy Lynch is in the chat, There's something about Lindy Lynch. I don't know. Anyway, Anyway, what else we got, Johnny? I think that's all the news that I have going on.
We got this. Let's see. Tune in tomorrow. I'll be doing some sort of live thing from a Guitar Center or something. I'll be hanging out with Laz. Tune in Thursday. I'll be a guest on the StreamYard Spotlight Show. This Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, with Dana and Kelsey Bentz. I'll be talking all about how I use StreamYard, how I do these shows.
I'm sorry, who's hosting there?
Dana and Kelsey Bentz.
Okay.
They're sisters.
Yes. I'm very aware.
So tune in Thursday, June 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then Friday, tune in to exclusively Van Halen, where I haven't announced the guest yet, but I probably should because that show's coming up very soon.
I've heard it's a big guest.
It is. It's a big guest. So tune in this Friday if I can find the card. I know it's here somewhere. I'll use that one. There we go. Friday.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Saturday, tune in. Saturday Night Live with your host, John BL. And possibly Cemetery. He's been tuning in. He did a cooking show for us actually, it was 2 weeks ago, coming up. And it was fun. Everybody loved it. We had a great time. So that's Saturday night.
Nice.
And then Sunday. It's a Sunday night string change show.
The Sunday night string change show. You want to change strings with Gravedigger and Bigfoot.
So tune in. And don't forget, you can leave a review on Google.
Yeah, and A-Bomb, that's going out to Alec John Such. And by the way, for those that aren't familiar, Alec John Such is one of the reasons that Bon Jovi got together. You have to realize that Bon Jovi and Tico Torres were in a band, and Alec John Such was friends with Tico and took him to see John's band with Tico, and Richie Sambora he brought with him to see that band. So if it was not for Alec John Such, there would be not the Bon Jovi that you and I know today. So there you go.
Mm-hmm. That's probably true.
Yeah, and Robot Master Switch, I just wanted to know what was going on. Because I didn't know that there was a NAMM incident and some sort of drama. I just wanted to know. I basically wanted Keith to be able to say his piece. I just wanted to know what was going on. That's all.
And
I respect the audience and I want to hear him.
Yeah,
I wanted to hear him.
I said exactly what happened. Go back, watch the video. You'll see exactly what happened.
Okay. I'll watch Saturday's video. Like I said, it caught me off guard. I just wanted to hear Keith out because I'm friends with Keith and he's an audience member and, value our audience. So I just wanted to know what he had to say and what was going on. There you go.
Yes.
That's all. But anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Johnny, you got anything else? Anyone else in the audience want to bring it up before we close out the show tonight?
Oh my gosh. Smash that thumbs up. We got 61 thumbs. That's pretty good.
Yes, please hit the thumbs up for tonight.
Please. And if you want some more of the real dirt, tune in tonight because we will be live on Twitch. And there's a lot
There's
of
a town I know where the hipsters go called Bedrock. Twitch.
Yeah. We go live on Twitch while we play GTA, and there's a whole other cast of characters in there, and we talk a lot of stuff. And yeah, we talk about the NAMM show. We talk about behind the scenes.
Hey, Jeff Davidson, those are my thumbs up. Tuesday's my night. I need those, please. Otherwise, the Queen won't let me give her a good rogering until I get 100 thumbs up.
Huh?
Now Storm's like, man, could have put his dick in my queen.
Gross.
King jumps queen. Bishop jumps queen. Knight jumps queen. Gangbang. History of the world, part 1. Thank you, everybody.
Wow.
Thank you, G. Bushnoff.
Thank you. And G. Bushnoff, I'm sorry I missed you at the NAMM show. I think maybe you were there.
And that's what's up. Jay wants to be with his family. I get it. Thank you, Lindy. Lindy, I want to smash you, believe me.
Oh my god.
I want to put some potatoes between Lindy and I and see what happens. A little sour cream between your mash. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Wow.
Now let's see. Open forum on the chat. We got a couple minutes. Anyone want to bring up any particular questions, bands, anything, whatever you want to talk about? Jeff Davidson, like I said, Jay wants to spend time with his family. Paulie hasn't quit, but again, he's only going to show up on his free time. I still talk to him over the week. Only Paul knows for sure. Thank you, Megatod. I appreciate you shaving your legs for this episode.
Yeah, everybody shave your legs.
and between your legs. Right now, Mama Kuda's reaching for the razor. Well, I do have to take care of this beaver.
Ugh.
The woodpecker needs a place to sleep, That's what's up. Wants to talk about the James Hetfield breakdown on stage. I mentioned it last week, but I'll bring it up again. Basically, at a show recently, James Hetfield got very emotional. And I think he kind of felt, according to what I'm hearing, I can't believe I'm still doing this at this age. I can't believe that, that the audience is still coming out. And he got very emotional, kind of a little insecure for a moment, and the rest of the band just stopped, walked up to him and gave him some hugs, and the audience just went nuts. And look, I've had my moments with James Hetfield and Lars being jerks, and I've always said that Kirk and Robert are salt of the earth, great people. But at this point, I just want to say, hats off to James Hetfield, because look, the fact is he has no reason to feel insecure, because he's done so much for the music world, and he's so good and talented. You know, like I said, my personal feelings of a meeting of someone are very different than liking their work. I love Metallica. I absolutely love Metallica. I think their work is terrific, and you know, those first 5 albums are always in rotation in my collection. I thought it was a nice moment to see James Hetfield being human. You know, we all have these moments where, you know, we sometimes get a little insecure or something, or self-doubt. And here was his band saying, no, man, no, this isn't the time to self-doubt. The audience loves you. Look at this. And, you know, it was just an emotional moment, and good for him to show his humanity and get back to singing and playing. And, you know, good for his band to take that moment to show him, hey, man, we're a brotherhood. You know, we care about each other. We take care of our own. And that's good camaraderie. I love seeing that. So, you know, good for James Hetfield.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, they're real people after all.
Yeah, they are. And,
So
you know, you don't
nice to see
think
that.
about, you know, celebrities sometimes as more than that. I mean, you know, you rise them up on a pedestal, be they actors, musicians, or whatever, you know, but you have to realize everybody's human. Everybody has the same doubts and fears and whatever, regardless of what you see on a stage or hear on a record or see on a
I don't
movie.
know.
Not me.
I don't
I'm
know.
still the same rock hard scumbag, but I am shaving my coin purse. Yam bag.
There you go. Let's see. Can't Drive 55. Tonight at Zim's, he put that solar guitar up for sale. You could call up tomorrow,
Right.
rewind, and you could watch that. And what was the other one, Johnny? There was another guitar he put open for sale.
I'm trying to grab it, but I can't.
The guitar or your Nat?
The guitar.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the Solar, I think, right? Zoink, Scooby Dane! There's a ghost in the store! For my nuts, I use an electric. But that's just me. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. So call Dane's store tomorrow for
Call
a deal.
Call Dane's Sack tomorrow. Get on with Dane's Sack.
Yeah. Tell him you saw it right here on Johnny Bean TV. And
Yeah.
smash that thumbs up.
Absolutely.
Right?
Right, John?
Ned just said no. Did you hear that?
Let's remind everyone, of course, we care about our audience. We respect our audience, and we appreciate all of you spending 3.5 hours tonight with us. So thank you all so much, because we love you. We appreciate you. All rock. And let's especially thank our channel members.
No! No! Meow, no! Fuck the channel members, no! No, why should we thank them? No, meow, no! God save the queen from Mancuda's penis, no!
David Allen Wright, Mike
Gross.
Neese, Keenan Neighbors, Paul Martin Woods, Mr. Mick, Bubbly Dukakis, Smallmouth Guy, Lawrence Christensen, Symmetry, Majestic PB&J Cat, Warlag, Sherman Callahan, James 5150, James Gum, Wayno, Thomas Santiago,
Johnny, get your pinky out of my ass, meow!
James Gum, Wayno, Thomas Santiago, Vinyl Freak 5150, Dan Halen, James G,
No, leave me alone, meow! Scratch your eyes out!
Music Therapy Laz, Andy Carson, Rick Green, The Chad, Christopher Live Sawa, All Dave, All Night, Murph Murphy, Steve Barton, Fernando Riley, Laguna Palms, Robot Master Switch R203, Locking Nut, 6Chick71, John Morana, Hillary Lewis, Jeff T, 5150 TV, Kurt 5150, KXM Rock, R Habs, Stephen Franklin, Carol Hatcher, Sean Shreds, Margaret Scranton, Michael the Captain Smith, Jesus Rapes Me, Nicole Mrazek, Brian Spalding, False Flag, Ghost BC Rich, Hugh Caldwell, Jim Nicholas, Mr. BHB Jr., that's Bruce, Thomas Santiago, Lindy Lou, and my little geriatric 6 kid, Mary. Don't be jealous of the queen, honey. You'll outlive her. That's okay. Bozique and Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael?
I'm just wondering if we could get Lindy Lou, Mary, Alice, Lindy, and the queen all in a hot tub. By the end of the night, it'll look like egg drop soup. Good show, Mancuda. Jolly good, jolly good. Johnny Nelson Rodriguez wants to know, is anyone taking over Metal Wednesdays, the once a month?
As far as I know, Boner Jam still wants to do it. So as far as I know, he'll be there, and then I think we were talking about maybe Cemetery jumping in there, and maybe JJ's House of Jams jumping in there.
Well, that'll be nice.
So,
and thank you, Mark Dillon, and thank you everyone that always wishes best regards to my beloved Mama Kuda. Still embarrassing. Yeah, Majestic PB and J Cat. That egg drop soup is a recurring. That's a recurring one.
Yeah.
That's what's up. There you go.
All right.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Remember, be nice to everybody, because it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. So take care of each other. We love you. We appreciate you. Leave comments in the video, and please leave a thumbs up. And somebody get me a Def Leppard. Rock on, everybody. We love you.
Bye-bye.
Blue Rhino. Yeah. It's still embarrassing. Where's Dane?
Dane.
He's gone again.
Dane, come here.
Hole. Dane at the glory hole.